Every season has its purpose, and every word has its place. Some words within may be considered bad, but what is bad anyway? The point is, you've been warned.
Now we can recap.
Now you can hear wind and birds outside.
Birds are like, what the fuck? Are you feeling this?
This is so awesome. For those at home, it is February 19th, and it is 13 degrees.
It's a beautiful spring day outside.
Climate change is real, y'all.
Groundhog Day, what?
Catch me outside. How about that? Damn it.
Oh, why? I'm really sad that I kind of know what that is.
How about no? Mix it up a little bit. So,
all right, Trevor, show us some pictures so we can recap last time.
Yes. I hope these get on the podcast.
Yeah, we're doing that.
Podcast.
No, we'll put them on the website when they go.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how complete that is.
Like if you do it as a video, you just have the...
So it was recovery time from...
I'm not an assassin. I'm a bounty hunter.
So, you guys recovered from the Hakilliana change, and we're heading back into Waterdeep, where Tarek's Old Theater saw a flare go off. And, Tarek's Old Theater was a giant piece of crap. And so you guys went in
so cheaply
and decided to have a show there of bounty hunters trying to claim a bounty on Mr. Vondeloder. It's at 75,000 gold pieces.
It is a lot.
It is a...
We went in there pretty confident. I was like, we got a lot of money. We'll just buy him off. And he was like, 75,000. I was like, okay, this is going to be a problem.
You can't put a price on this.
Don't really have that in pocket change.
Supply and demand.
Apparently it's a two-sided policy, though.
That was a pretty high-level group of bounty hunters, too. They were not messing around. Oh, yeah.
You got
Trevor
really
adds
creative.
special
That's
effects.
awesome.
And,
So you had a shape-changing
interpretation.
wizard?
He's done a sort of augmented pictures. Like he took basic pictures of the actual black and white maps, but then colored over top of them in Microsoft Surface. Hey, Microsoft, give us free shit.
That's not Microsoft.
That's not my
Way to go, Tom.
Right, now we owe them money.
No. Tom owes them money.
It's a Pit Fiend.
Anyway,
Yeah, it was a shape-shifting
dragon.
wizard. He turned into a lot of bad stuff.
Hakilliana cast a firebolt.
First
Yes.
time.
What?
Some kind of feeble guy.
There were
I don't know.
guys that kept...
Angels
There was an
going
archer who kept hiding and disappearing and turning invincible.
Yep.
An
was a
I
elemental...
don't know if this
Disintegrate versus... There was a lot of counterspells thrown in that fight, too. A lot of magic users going... Whoa! Poof!
There was a
Spirit Guardians kill.
Spirit Guardians.
Yeah.
And then,
Vondel brought out Spirit Guardians multiple times.
Oh yeah, we all were gonna gang up on the air elemental.
Let's not forget the most important part was that Tarek was continuously killing himself.
dexterity, right?
By constantly casting spells.
Well, that's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Just hurting himself more and more.
But you don't need attunement for that gun, though.
Can a wish spell undo the negative effects of a previous wish spell?
Can I wish for more wishes?
Can I wish for more wishes?
No! It can, but then you have to deal with the effects of the wish spell you just cast.
Ah, okay.
Paradox.
But I guess you only have one wish spell effect at a single time, so you can't really stack them.
What about a wish for
Well, I've stacked my 2 wishes.
I actually-
the recovery time at least.
Okay.
So.
I actually homebrewed some rules that someone never asks for infinite wishes.
Oh, there you go.
I think it's a very cool...
Tarek seems to be the one
Is
that
it Looper? Because I'll roll that dice. if it's like Looper, I'll roll that dice.
Only one way to find out, Tarek.
All of a sudden, old Tarek shows up when I have to.
So you guys got finished up with the fight. You took Ted hostage after you killed his friend Bill. Nyuk, nyuk, nyuk.
Oh, yeah, I didn't get that at the time.
You didn't catch the name of the druid either. It was Rufus. You guys took him to the Harpers inside Waterdeep, had a meeting with Remy, got some more information.
Hakilliana joined the Harpers.
Hakilliana joined the Harpers, that's correct.
Yes.
You got some more information on what was going down with Mackenzie Mormont, with the Vault of Wonders.
We got a character reference, basically. She was like, oh yeah, if you're trying to get rid of dangerous magic shit, that's a good place to do it.
Yeah. She was surprised he was still alive, but encouragement of getting more dangerous shit off the face of the material plane. You found out more about the... Ted actually, realizing that his contract was gone, was surprisingly friendly and helpful with trying not to die. As you guys got him to alter his own memory and then go tell the others that potentially Vondel got killed somehow.
Oh yeah, that's right. So we've sent them on a fake out now.
Yes.
Basically said that...
At the very least, we agree that it'll buy us some time.
Yeah.
So
I believe there was some kind of flash that his friends were not buying that story.
Hey, it'll take them time to verify anyway.
We also briefly discussed faking Vondel's death, and
Yes.
Which I still think is a good idea
Number
because
one
as soon as you step outside looking like you, people are going to know that you're alive. So you either need to be disguised somehow, or
You are also traveling with a guy who says, "Here's Tarek and the Head Smashers."
Literally all the time, everywhere we go.
yeah, but I
don't think that's ever going to stop.
I can just
3 seasons of that.
I can just make a note and say with replacement cleric.
I don't.
people are going to believe it. People will be like, "Hey, did those guys come through?" Yes, they did. Was there a dwarf with them? Yep. Oh, gee, I wonder who that could be.
We did try the Vondo thing for a while. That didn't really work out.
Cross-dressing is not the solution to all our problems, guys.
No, I feel that also
If you're going to do it, commit like Hakilliana did.
Yeah,
we have to face this problem head on.
I agree.
There's no other solution here.
We can't
I'm
do the other
faking
things we need to
myself. I'm not. We all watched John Wick last night. John Wick didn't pretend to be anybody else.
No,
Nor is Vondel.
That's true. But everyone in the authorities in the entire Dwarven Kingdom weren't after John Wick.
There's a lot of gold coins involved. So that makes sense.
I need a dinner reservation for 12.
Speaking of which, just to follow up, you guys did a bit of shopping.
That's right.
Tarek got a new
Handgun
from a gnomish gunsmith.
It'll be kind of tough to hit with. I have to roll high with it, but we'll see.
It does some pretty good damage.
It does some damage, it does some damage when you hit it.
Well, just
Is there a pistol whip rule for it?
yes, use strength instead of dex.
Ooh, yeah, touche.
And I think
I bought a flaming short sword, a
short sword?
flame tongue sword. Yes, that will burst into flames on command.
I believe Vondo went back to the brass ring to do communing and try and get some more answers, and you guys stopped at dinner time. That's where we last left off.
Yeah. Oh, and I got a spell. Ring a spell storage.
Oh, and ring of spell storage, right. Oh, and Vondo cast a healing spell into it.
I go level 3.
That's right.
Cure wounds.
Level 4.
Did Tarek get his
Level 4, yes,
horrible
level 4,
face
yeah.
fixed?
No, not yet.
Can't happen.
I tried to
Maybe
go
if
to
it
the
can't
Temple of
happen.
Bahamut. They wouldn't let me in.
Yo, yeah, that's right.
You've been blacklisted from the temple.
After the fact, actually earlier today, I thought, I could have just dimension doored and would have caused a scene, and that would have been interesting.
Could you have, Tarek?
I could have. I would have.
If you-
I would have.
If you dim doored though, wouldn't you have also died from the damage from the wish spell? Just like a body just flies up there.
That was a very real possibility. Although I think I had healed up by that point, but it still would have been like 40-10 necrotic damage. So
You got a problem, man.
I haven't used my dim door in a long
yeah,
time.
guys, we gotta take a long rest so I can get rid of this necrotic damage right now. We're still in the same day.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a little hang.
Well, I think after we all headed to the market, that was like kind of it for the day. So yeah,
You guys are having dinner at the brass ring right now,
Yeah.
where
So-
nothing ever happens.
right. This is a good place. So I think we should discuss our next move because we have a lot of things on our plate.
Yes.
Tracking down the rest of these gems of power and delivering them to Mackenzie Mormont.
Yeah.
Maybe we should make a stop off with him, and maybe he can help us out with our more immediate problem, which is the fact that we can't we're being shut out of places. People have very easily forgotten that we saved the damn world not even a year ago.
Well, there's Storm King's Thunder now, though.
There's different stuff going on. What have you done for me lately is the problem.
It still feels very ungrateful.
And we need to clear Vondel's name. We gotta take this head on, we gotta head to the Dwarven lands, we gotta clear his name somehow. So Vondel, first you gotta tell us that you know that you're innocent of these crimes and we can prove it.
Well, I mean,
You were with us.
we did kill a lot of people at that border crossing.
I'll take the hit on that one.
Yes,
that was mostly me.
I'm glad you're taking responsibility.
So,
Unlike
Green,
other people in the party.
so we're turning in Dolus. Is that the plan?
No. That is also.
I'll
clearly
take my
not.
own death. Don't think I won't.
That will be much
Who says
easier.
I have it already?
He's
faking a heart attack. Oh no! These guys, he's really old. I think he might not be faking.
Dolus says that all the time. You got to stick a gum.
I communed with the
You guys are
spirits.
terrible people. You know that?
The spirits are your god.
Spirit guardians.
This is one of my god friends. I forget which specific god friend it was.
One of my god friends.
It was a couple weeks ago.
It had a 25% fail chance. That's
It
all
was
I
like
got.
some angelic being.
Yeah, it was a 25. Yeah, it
You're
was,
not my main god friend.
Carl.
Carl,
commune.
god friend.
It's probably a commune.
I don't know. I got lots of god
You
friends.
gotta.
Or
I
divination.
got
Anyway,
friend around.
I had a anyway. Point is, Fondle says that he had a vision of Bronville's shield, and as it moved in my vision, it revealed a
turned
knife
around.
in its
Yeah.
handle. I believe this is a spear, a sign that the knife has fully infiltrated Bronville's either mind. Perhaps they've replaced him. Maybe someone deep in his inner circle. Regardless, the king is compromised by the knife, and it's time to pull out the knife from Bronville.
How do you know though? We can look at this a few different ways. I mean, this is a vision. This is a vision for you, right? So how do we know that it's not just a vision, that these are two major elements of your life at the moment that we need to address?
The type of spell, the kind of question I answered, asked, lead me to believe that this is true beyond my own reality.
Excellent.
Everything we've seen so far seems to confirm that.
Well, yeah. Well, it's clear what you need to do. It's clear you need to challenge it into single combat.
Quite possibly.
Quite in the dwarven
Is that a dwarven thing?
in the dwarven custom.
Give me a history check. Actually, give me a history check.
I can use the wish spell to cast compel
man.
duel.
I got 25 on that. I got the highest possible result one could do because I cast guidance on it.
20.
Like you've been thinking about legal issues for a long time.
Yeah.
So what does Vondel know about settling these grudges?
So, thanks to reading Wikipedia on the Dwarven Lands last night.
Oh, come on, Klingon.
The Dwarflands are on Wikipedia.
Klingon
But
101
Wikipedia is
battles.
actually a country nearby.
the kingdom of Wikipedia.
It's where everyone stores their information, and you go there.
They're
to
the keepers of knowledge.
Wikipedia. So what you know is that
Wikipedia.
the single combat is only pretty much used for rights of honor and grievances. It's not to actually settle any legal things. And that if you wanted to take down the king, it's very much a patriarchy, where it would pass down to family members to who. So even if you manage to kill the king,
There's no Klingon promotion in dwarven society. You
Nope.
can't just become the boss by
you
killing the
you
boss.
essentially have to wipe out a clan to.
Okay.
Anything in the
So,
dwarven
so
custom-
what do I know of Bronville and
What is his
son?
actual name?
Or-
Bronze Anvil?
Conrad Brunau.
Conrad Bron Anvil.
What do I know about Conrad's children?
You know that Conrad has kept his children very secret because he definitely fears. And this is not like a you don't need to roll.
The king has no sons, has no true-born heirs.
But you do know that he does have, very much as in Dwarven's typical fashion, very strong. Like essentially, if you're a friend with a dwarf, you're a friend for life. That the bonds between clans are stronger than mountains, essentially, and that if you try and interfere with one clan, you probably have about 5 or 6 other clans coming down on top of you.
Okay, so it sounds like we can't just kill our way out of this. This is what I'm hearing.
Is there
Unless
something-
we're willing to commit dwarven genocide, which on the record I am not.
Well,
Dolus,
We're not
shut
doing
up.
let's not close doors. That's all I have to say here.
No Dolus, no.
Genocide is off the table. Okay.
All right,
That is what you-
Is there-
we'll dog ear that.
How can we convince him to call off this vendetta? Can we do something for him? Is there
there
something
gesture?
he needs? Is there something that he desperately
We'll have
wants
to do
that
the
we can
heroic
get
thing
him?
and
Yeah, I'm also going to
show him
have to
the
do
error
another
of his ways.
history check on if there's a dwarven thing I can do in
Like
the
to
custom.
redeem yourself, yeah.
Or like prove innocence or...
Yeah. Actually, I'd say you don't need to do a history check
Okay.
on that because culturally, dwarves hold a grudge, and it is very hard to get them to change their minds about a grudge. perfect case in point. Dwarves and elves and dwarves and orcs and dwarves and giants and dwarves and dragons.
Dwarves are pretty racist.
Well, I think we need to kill this Morgan also because this is the one with an actual personal issue.
That is true.
So should
And I
we
think that'll
focus
do a
on
lot.
eliminating the knife and then hope that
Yeah.
their influence
Do we even need to eliminate the
wanes?
knife, or do we just need to eliminate the emotional connection
I
with
think
Bondle?
I think the knife is something we should definitely look into. Tarek thinks that as well. It'll be the driving force of the sequel. The knife.
Well, thank you for describing my life as your sequel.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're going to get a ready credit.
Typical Dragonborn appropriation.
He's not going to get a ready credit.
It's not. Maybe producer if he's like.
Second producer.
Perhaps that is
Gaffer, assistant gaffer.
I agree that
Best boy. Best boy.
Yeah. Also, Vondel, you do know that unlike the Dwarven Society, killing your way to the top of the knife works pretty damn well.
What if we infiltrate the knife and then? I'm just saying, let's take our own death. Let's just do that.
No. What if we infiltrate the knife and take over the knife, and we become the knife, and then we have leverage over
Tarek
Conrad?
really likes that idea.
Oh, and then Vondel's gonna owe us big.
Yeah.
I like it. We should do that.
Vondel looks unimpressed with this conversation. I do actually agree that killing our way up the knife is maybe the best option. Pulling the knife out of Braun Anvil also could be a way to...
But wait, if we kill everyone in the knife, then there's no one under us when we take it over.
Well,
We just have to find Morgan.
the knife operates as cells, so if we just concentrate on Morgan
we don't have to
cell-
kill everyone at every level. We just have to kill the person.
Just kill the boss immediately.
Just kill the person.
All right.
Yeah.
Whoever's giving orders. All right, got it.
All right.
Just
Well,
do it.
perhaps tomorrow we should confer with the Harpers once again about any leads they could give us.
All right.
Oh, so do we want to stop off and go teleport over and see Mackenzie
Oh,
Mormon?
of course,
before
yes.
we
I
do?
should not be carrying around this evil helmet.
Yes, let's get rid of those things, please.
Yes, absolutely. We're teleporting.
Getting the soul stone.
Can I touch it?
Yeah. No, God, no. Oh, God, no. Paylor, no.
Well, I mean, you can if you want to.
Ark of the Covenant.
You're already kind of Ark of the Covenant, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Do you want this to happen to you? Because something like this could happen.
Hakilliana, you're being really quiet. What do you think we should focus on? Do you agree that we should head after the knife here? Usually you would have spoken up already when we first mentioned killing everyone.
Yes, but the leader has made a decision. But it's good to have input. But the leader has made a decision.
Who's that?
Me.
Oh, right.
Deception.
Or persuasion.
Still the leader. Still Tarek the Head Smashers, guys.
Well, it seems we have to resolve the situation sooner rather than later. I think that's clear. But doesn't seem like there's any other choice. Then we should get to the killing.
Way to take a side there, Hakilliana.
There's also another matter. I'm going to pull out Talus's journal. Which we've been just hanging on to, not looking at for a couple days.
There was a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
We had to go shopping.
It almost is certainly cursed, knowing the history.
Actually,
Can you
when
detect magic?
It
Oh,
did
right.
not, it
You're
did
right.
not light up.
At least the
never heard
information
of a
inside
cursed
of it
journal.
is accursed.
Metaphorically cursed.
Metaphorically cursed.
Do
yeah.
wizards do that?
Like maybe a glyph of warding or something on the journal.
And also this coin that was once used to track us returned to us again, which I find
What did you what?
quite peculiar.
Yeah, she tossed it.
You tossed that in the ocean, if you recall correctly, Pela.
Yes,
Well,
I
no,
did.
there was 2 halves of the coin now.
It was 2 coins. Yeah.
2 coins. Oh, okay.
Pele got hers dispelled,
Right.
and then that was Talus's.
Oh, that's
that
just
she-
a Talus's.
Yeah, that was Talus's. Yeah.
Oh, so that's the other side of the equation.
Right. Sorry.
That was
Oh, God,
really
that was
scary.
scary, yeah.
The same coin came back.
Well, they look identical. You've seen that coin before.
Right. Okay. Well, maybe I thought that. It's the same coin you threw away.
Well, maybe we should give Talos' journal a read and see if there's anything that'll help us with our other problems.
Yeah.
The old Jumanji.
I'll start reading this journal.
Okay.
What do I learn?
What language do you know?
I know Common and Dwarvish, and that. Yeah, Common and Dwarvish.
So you can read about a third of the journal.
Okay.
Which third?
The actually
common third?
The first third of it.
Okay.
is,
She was an elf, right?
half elf.
Half elf, right?
It talks about her wanting to move her way up in the cult of the dragon, and that she was ready to just like personal dealings and personal thoughts and feelings about how she's found herself become quite successful in the Cult of the Dragon after getting recruited, and then the big drastic shift in dynamics after Severin the Red came in, that they were no longer focused on creating Dracoliches, that they were no longer focused on making dragons the ruling society of the material plane, and that for some reason they now wanted to get Tiamat involved and summon Tiamat, which she thought was a bad idea because Tiamat, although would have complete control over dragons, it would just be Tiamat in control of the world, and like the dragons would be like a lieutenant class, as it were. And she wanted dragons to be the top, and she felt that dragons as Dracoliches would never die, and that's their ultimate form, their ultimate process of being that they should be in, because their rule can never be contested. Like a lot of entries about that. There's also dealings about how thoughts on her. There's also lots of writings about her fearing for her own life because of these views, and how she sees the promotion of Varam the White over top of her, as she sees that's probably the start of the end, and she's trying to find a way out to either take control of the cult or just get out of the cult and create her own branch of it. And then Tarek and the Head Smashers come into the picture, where she now sees these people as allies of convenience, and that she now has a chance to actually kill her way up to the top, because she won't take the blame for any of it if everyone who comes after you is dead. So she talks about her relationship with Rathmodar and Asbara Joss and the Thayan Wizards, and how she doesn't really care for them. She doesn't care about rebellion, that she doesn't care about the Thayan lands. Eventually they will be taken over by Dracoliches anyways, so tools of convenience, as it were. She talks about setting up the temple and dome inside the Well of Dragons, and the rituals that you need a divine caster and a divine element and an arcane element to summon Tiamat up, and how that's why they're working together with the wizards, and how she was channeling her own power into it, and she put some of the protective wards onto the dome, but also kept in a way that if certain things were done to it, she could collapse it at will if she wanted to. It just would need like a little nudge in with some epic level magic and some kind of Urso Jin building a little flaw into the plans, and how they found out about the death of Rathmodar and turned him into a demi-lich using the godlike powers of divine powers to kind of skip the whole process of turning him into a lich. Essentially lichified him and then brought him down a level so they could keep control over him. And saying that that Severin had complete control over how Rathmodar worked, and how he was such a great illusionist that regardless of whatever form he's in, he's a powerful ally to have, because as far as illusion spellcasters go, she's never seen anyone better at it than he was. And it kind of starts translating off into another language after the events of the Well of the Dragon.
Do I recognize that language?
Give me an intelligence check.
Consulting the Lord.
Probably Draconic.
Oh man, it's 24. I rolled a 19 and a 20 so far.
Yeah, it's actually written in Abyssal after that.
Oh,
Abyssal.
I got this.
I recognize this as Abyssal. I recap the what it says. A lot of backstory.
So wait, I don't think we ever knew that Rathmodar was resurrected as a demi-lich.
Who's Rathmodar?
And what is a demi-lich?
That's the.
He was a wizard that we
dragon.
fought on a flying castle. He's probably.
Dragon.
I believe the second
No.
time he was.
He was a red wizard.
How
of
was he
Thay.
portrayed in the plays? Again, this is my only point.
Yeah.
Apparently as a dragon, he's saying, which is totally inaccurate. Were you just rewriting our adventures on the fly, making them more
Fake
exciting?
plays.
I had to, for expediency, I had to combine certain characters.
He was a red wizard, wasn't he? Am I just completely misremembering?
Yeah, red wizard.
He was a red wizard.
We fought him at a couple places, I believe.
I fought him at Skyreach Castle.
Yeah.
You petrify, or Losian petrified, or sorry, actually, Losian tried to petrify him, got resisted, and then Talus petrified him, and then Hawk, because he was petrified, uncorked his mighty crit combo on him. And, wizards, not really known for their constitution, got destroyed.
Right.
But we never knew that he was brought back as a demi-lich.
You did fight him at the Well of Dragons, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's when he showed up again. I see.
So he was demi-lich then, I believe.
Must have been, because we killed him the
Because
first time.
the last you saw, he took the soul out of a couple of corpses, and then after 7 was gone.
Right, and then he took.
He
off.
escaped.
Right.
Yeah, he still has perhaps
One of the last loose ends of the Cult of the
We had to
Dragon.
disarm the
Although, as a demi-lich, what would his loyalties remain to his living self, or would he undead self?
Yes.
So possibly
sowing chaos
in the wind. We should definitely kill him
If we see him.
If we see him,
let's just put it on the list.
Just from your churchy type of training there, Vondel, you know anything involving the word lich is probably a bad thing out there.
Yeah. Well, there's a whole kingdom that we helped out, so
you know,
a lot of undead enemies. Very excited to kill them.
need to do it. It saved the world. It saved the world.
Yes, Dolus, this abyssal.
All right, how does it continue? What's part 2 talk about?
Okay, so part 2 talks about her conversion, that she escaped the wild dragons thanks to her helpful friends. She talks a little bit more about how she regrets not developing the relationship with Pela a bit more.
Hey, that's me.
Because she was very lonely inside the Cult of the Dragon. You know, either you had undead people or people trying to kill you, and having a true bond was a difficult thing to hold on to. The only real one she had was Glazhael, that she knew that eventually he would give himself, which he did in that fight, to be turned into a Dracoliche. So that's why she created that coin to at least, you know, have someone have at least a communication back to the real world type of thing.
Single tear rolls down Pela's cheek.
It's like enemy mine.
She kind of stopped us. This is a weird
Rubs
thing.
it away.
I think she's trying to single white female.
My only regret is that I wasn't more with Pela.
I never cured my bonitis. She goes on to talk about how she is now the head of the Cult of the Dragon, and then it becomes a series of entries of her trying to remass what's left of it, showing up at Zonthal's tower, getting in and discovering the Zentrim are there at the same time, and then while surviving the Zentrim, she had to go because she can't fight a spy and assassin network, and especially when they're holed up inside Zonthal's tower now, she's just walking away from the Zents completely.
Right.
Any association she just doesn't touch because they probably have some dirt on her from Zonthal's tower. She also talks about the lack of, because she only had Lord Nagrath Blade Lord and the vampire from Skyreach Castle, and how that they've now attracted the attention of the Order of the Silver Gauntlet because they didn't do much during the fight and they have a lot of resources left over, and we're just on the Cult of the Dragon 24/7. Anytime she did a meeting, got attacked. Anytime she tried to recruits got killed. Anytime she had a big enough gathering, the Gauntlet was there, just constantly pursuing her, constantly harrowing her across the Sword Coast. Just a non-stop run. She eventually was forced into a cave where she was about to be slayed by a couple of paladins when she writes about calling out to any powers that would be to just save her so she could keep her goal going, and being struck by black lightning from the ground up. Then waking up and seeing that the paladins and clerics had all been slayed, and she'd now been infused with the power of Orcus, she believes. And that her calling out for desperation was Orcus kind of filling the power void for a person with divine connections.
Oh, jeez.
And she asked for help to try and resurrect the Cult of the Dragon, is what it was. And 3 days later, she came across Luther the Broken Hand, who is confused looking. He looked still in his Order of the Silver Gauntlet garb, just looking confused, but also had found Orcus at probably the same time. And that's when they teamed up, and that's when things really started to take off. And he had a castle, he had military tactics, he had the resources to reform the cult. Unfortunately, it was a little bit too little too late, and they made she talks about making their last stand at Stormwarden's Keep, and that she feels that Luther was too focused on taking revenge on the Order of the Silver Gauntlet than actually trying to pursue dragon needs, and that he constantly was in the idea of pulling in priests of Orcus and summoners of Orcus to summon more demons to the world. And she felt that was ultimately the downfall, and one of the last chapters she talks about is waiting for Tarek and the Head Smashers to show up because she feels that that's just fate. That's how it's going to go down, and that she's tried her best.
Intertwined.
She's sold her soul to the worst of the worst, and that she could find a way out of. If she could find a way out of redo it, she would have. And then literally, it looks like the last entry is kind of taken. It looks like she was under the effects of an earthquake, as the last entry just kind of scribbles off and trails off the page.
wow, that's amazing insight.
Oh.
We should publish this one day.
I think people would really.
Tarek's eyes lights up and says, "Expanded universe."
It's a little soon to be releasing the other side of the story.
Yeah, although
Don't worry, we'll wait for the time to be right. And Tarek takes.
We're already kind of on the down. Basically, no one likes us right now. So if we try and make it look like the Cult of the Dragon was actually maybe good.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. And another point one thing I forgot to mention. Another point she made to mention is that the Order of the Silvergaunt was relentless. Like if you wore anything cult related or were at any activities, you just got cut down. So she was talking about literally recruits they pulled off the farm, literally recruits they pulled off the street who were just looking for something.
Someone possibly a Valley Village.
Yeah,
All I did was take a pamphlet. Slice.
You took a pamphlet, out you go, and that the Order of the Silvergaunt was intent on making sure that the cult was exterminated from the material plane. But almost even for Talos' standards, they were pretty brutal of getting rid of them.
Yeah,
All those lives wasted.
it's true.
They made their choices.
Hey, that's not cool.
They did make their choice, but sometimes you feel like you only have one, and it was the wrong choice.
You did fight those guys at the castle. They were not good at fighting.
No.
Sometimes you only have bad choices.
Yes, perhaps.
Yes. Yeah. Let the bard make, poignant comments.
I'm trying to find my place in this group again.
He's just so tired.
So that's the journal of Talos the White.
Well, that didn't really tell us anything helpful, but it was interesting for
Can we
sure.
get like an FDR wheelchair?
Don't tell me everything's impossible.
We should just get you a mask or like a hood to wear, like to cover that up.
Phantom of the Opera.
The only thing we have to fear are dragons and liches.
And Dracoliches.
Pretty much it.
And Oath of Vengeance, Bloody Paladins.
And those snake guys freaked me out.
Yeah.
The one time, they're super creepy.
They're totally creepy. They were in that tomb that one time. Oh, man.
Okay, we have a lot of things to fear.
They are among
scary.
the top 5 things to fear.
Number
the longest sword
2
codes.
will surprise you.
Knowles, I didn't see that coming. Wow.
It's all this clickbait, man.
That's an unconventional pick.
Just little postings all along the cities. Rotten Imps, #1 rating site.
So, what is your plan after reading through the insight of it? It literally was just like a personal journal.
Yeah.
from Talos the
No,
White.
that's great.
It just made me sad.
Well, I think we still need to go to Mormon regardless.
Yeah.
So that's our next
But
day.
so let's head there in the morning.
objective of our position as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
So Baldur's Gate
Actually,
in the
I
morning.
gotta keep that journal
Yeah.
in my bag of holding.
Definitely. Definitely gonna keep on it.
Actually,
Tarek plans to write his
give me either a nature or history check
Nature.
from Tarek or Vondor, or
Okay.
anyone else who's trained in
I'll do a
those.
history.
I have neither of those.
Trained in which?
Trained in nature
history.
or history.
23.
23 is good. Just as a difference between a lich and a demi-lich,
Yeah.
a lich is an undead creature that has a phylactery, where as long as souls are keep being fueled into that
Yeah.
phylactery, the lich is never going to die. Like if you destroy it,
Right.
it'll come back in about a week or so. A demi-lich is someone who has lost their phylactery or is no longer connected to ability to
Right.
regenerate, and so if you kill a demi-lich,
Right.
they won't come back.
Oh, okay. Okay, good to know. Good to know.
I thought it meant they were like a lich, but they were 1/10 the size. Just like real
It's a
tiny.
little homunculus.
Yeah. Like,
Look at that demi-lich me. It's taking off.
Homunculus?
They
homunculus?
lose quite a significant amount of their power, but they're still mean and nasty to deal with.
All right. So let's go. Let's head off to Mormont.
Let's go to sleep and you look.
yeah, let's go to sleep.
Yeah.
You really need a rest.
Are we
man.
sleeping first? Yeah, we're sleeping.
Taylor just goes up and gives
so
Tarek
sleeping.
like a
Sorry,
gentle
guys.
push, and he just like stumbles back 15 feet.
You notice a couple more scales just kind of flake off.
You look like hell, man. We should go to bed.
You essentially have psoriasis at this point.
Psoriasis.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely going to bed. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys wake up in the morning. Your breakfast is ready to serve. You feel that cool sea breeze coming off the coast. Nice. The sun is in the sky. It's actually quite a nice day in Waterdeep. It seems to be that's the new norm after the events of a year ago.
Go downstairs and get the finest fare that we can that Muddy can buy.
Yep, it'll cost you 2 gold for I'll say a roast lamb and fruits and vegetables.
Like a whole roast lamb.
That is awesome. I will get in on that.
And you get two meads of, or two casks of ale.
Okay, well, obviously Tarek plays the
Song of Rest.
Song of Rest, and
Actually, so how many?
Inspiring Leader.
What's your hit point total for it?
23 right now.
I'm gonna do roll me percentage dice.
Oh, okay. Interesting. All right.
It's gonna get weird.
Gonna get a little weird. Gonna try something new.
All right. 1%.
So 1% is so you guys get 2 temporary hit points because you're not inspired by his.
Wow!
Oh my God,
Terry, that was awful.
That was not restful.
Was it always this bad, or is it just my elf ears here?
Guys, I'm still Tarek underneath this scar.
Your playing was awful. Your lyrics were frankly uninspired.
I was recapping what we've done.
It's just it didn't do it for me.
It never rhymed.
Yeah,
it didn't even slant.
I mean,
rhyme.
usually your music just carries the day because typically you're very accomplished, but that was just a mess.
Tarek continually just keeps rubbing the scar.
Oh God, no! Don't do that.
Guys,
it's flaking more.
Under a lot of pressure here. I'm not at my best. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, come on.
Well, let me do it for you. I use mage hand and scratches.
It's almost like scratching a dog with mange, just like
scales.
Oh,
like stop touching it!
Flicks of dust are coming off now.
Let's. Tarek kind of gets like a arrow, like hood, just the hood part, and puts it on. So it's like, and he kind of prestigitation the arrow theme.
What step on our to-do list is fix Tarek's nasty face, because I don't know how much I can take of this guy.
He's getting a little desperate.
Honestly, stomach churning.
We had to heal it up a fair amount anyway. I think last time actually it was pretty healed after he.
But he got all gnarlied up again after the.
This is
the
day
last
2.
Okay.
Day 2 of my 7 days being in a week.
Okay, just keep that hood covering your face, okay? Because I'm sorry, man. I just can't even look at you right now.
My color, guys. I think it works.
Get one of those performance masks.
You can still see the definite palm prints of where Luther put his hands, but it's the fact that the wish spell is making the rest of his body kind of attach and look like that as well. It's definitely a necrotizing effect. Like parts of his body are just.
But it's shrinking.
You really have to stop abusing the forces of nature, Tarek.
Well, I mean, hey, let's not go that far.
Hey, sometimes sacrifices have to be made for the greater good. That's what a leader does.
Are you gonna look like this for a while? Because then I'm gonna have to alter that statue.
Derek, don't you have a disguise kit or something? Can't you use some makeup or?
I can try a disguise on you.
These are battle scars. I have a makeup kit, but these are battle scars.
Oh, that's actually not bad. 30.
Oh,
30 on.
Did you just sleight of hand like a?
I moved some scales around.
I'll say for the next 8 hours, aside from performance, you don't have any disadvantage on your charisma checks.
All right.
Oh,
for the next 8 hours at least.
Okay.
Good job, Dolus.
Yeah, it looks kind of gnomish now, but that's fine.
He's actually taking a lot of blue putty and spackle and just kind of filled in the digits.
I got some modeling clay here. Hold on. I think it matches your skin tone.
Whatever you don't smile.
Yeah, don't take too many tough hits. Any hard, you just sort of splatter off.
Don't get wet.
Have you ever considered a career as a funeral director? You're amazing there with that.
I do have a staunch familiarity with corpses, so.
That's excellent.
We're not going to mention that in the sequel.
I'm going to go to my room now.
You just going up though.
You used to love it when I referred to corpses.
It's a simpler time. A simpler time, Dolus.
Yeah. Actually, Tarek kind of leads in as that's right, Dolus. He doesn't care about you anymore. and then Tarek heads kind of just moves out of frame.
So is there anything else you guys need in Waterdeep before you take off?
I don't think so.
The Windy Apple.
I do have a little bit of shopping that I was going to do, but I'll do that at the next destination as well if we want to do that.
Queer mechanics wise, ring of spell holding. I can cast touch spells at distance. Can I use that ability to cast touch spells from the ring of holding?
No, I'd say you'd still need to, unless you put your meta magic into it. you'd still need to do the
Like
test.
use the sorcerer's points. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Like if I
Yes.
use my sorcerer's points, can I cast that at distance? Okay,
Yes.
that's good.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's a neat thing. I want to let to go buy some scrolls actually.
Ooh,
Roll it up.
that's right. We were supposed to buy
You
some
can
scrolls.
like stack up on some identifies.
Yeah. Let's stock up on some identify as well. Also, teleports maybe, guys.
Yeah.
Probably a good idea.
I don't know about that.
What? And you wanted greater restoration scrolls, right?
Yeah, I have a list here, John. Actually,
I'm pretty sure there's a chart.
The
for
morning
how
scroll
much-
market.
Scroll. and
Scrolls,
spells.
curses, and hexes.
Where's the
Scrolls,
spells?
curses, and hexes.
it's like an order of 14 scrolls.
Is that your bulk or like
Yeah, it's like a discount.
Scroll Costco.
Guys, I got 14 scrolls of auto irresistible
Oh,
dance.
come on,
It was
just-
so cheap.
All right, guys, come on, just 2 more scrolls, and we can get the discount packet.
Is there a scroll of carry scrolls?
All right, come on, we just need 3 more throw-in scrolls. Just think of anything, guys.
You can use the Arcane Brotherhood because they still appreciate you to
Yeah.
to deal.
sold them a tower that we couldn't sell.
No, that was the Zentry.
No, the
Yeah.
Zentry.
Yeah.
We sold them a tower.
They still like us. We did a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
Shady
Well,
shit
they
them too.
didn't care that you associate with the undead to get shit done because that's
Practical, yeah.
Part,
that's
part of what
really-
they do. Demons and undead, sure, we do that as well. But yeah, so essentially, depending on the level of the spell, will cost you. I believe it is 1,000 times the level of the spell.
All right, so I'm gonna. I'll add up that money. I have like 800 platinum on me.
Yeah, you're good.
I also have 5,000 platinum on me.
Holy crap!
You guys got a lot of
Oh, sorry.
Defender.
I meant 8,000 platinum.
That's incredible. Wait a minute, we
So-
could have paid Vondel's bounty out of that.
I thought we were going that direction.
I had no idea that our finances were that huge. We could have just paid those bounty hunters off.
I've got over 100,000.
They'll just send additional bounty hunters.
Right,
Right,
but
can't
we
just
could-
buy off all of the bounty
Well,
hunters.
you pay the bounty hunters to go back and kill the guy who set the bounty.
I think it's like a code against that or something.
Yeah, the code is whoever pays the most money is the one who gets the person killed. I
I'm
thought
not
that's how
s-
bounty hunters and assassinations work.
I don't want to hear the chapter in Tarek's story where we hired assassins to do our job.
Assassins that came after us. It's turnabout is fair play. That's
It is possible you could, in theory, put a bounty out on Conrad
I
Bryan.
don't want that news going around to our allies.
Also, but you don't know who picked that up to.
Yeah, who would invade the dwarven lands to kill
Yeah,
the
I
king?
don't-
Probably us.
They'd hire us, exactly.
That's kind of our bailiwick. Dwarven invasions.
Yeah, I do love that.
Going into impossible
I was
places.
also
and killing people.
going to ask them if they knew any place where I could buy some gauntlets of ogre strength.
Yeah, they said pretty much in town is Waterdeep is probably the best place on the Sword Coast to do that. It's like the California or the Los Angeles of cities.
All right.
I'd say give me an investigation check, but you get advantage because you ask the Arcane Brotherhood.
All right, I'm also going to use some guidance on this check. It is it's an investigation.
Yep.
I get a total of 13.
They give you kind of like some directions to go around looking for it. You found the magic market, but you can't find anyone willing to sell or who actually has ogre.
Can I try looking on his behalf?
Sure.
I got ogre boots. You can just wear the boots on your hands, and then they're like gloves.
Yeah, hand gloves, that's what they call them. I don't think I get any bonus. Oh, no, sorry. Yes, it's 17.
17, that's good enough.
I buy him...
Well, first, as you see Vonda looking around trying to find ogre gauntlets, he seems to be just wandering around aimlessly, and then you just kind of tap him on the shoulder like, oh, it's that booth over there.
You just look up, it's just like a glove.
Big neon sign. Gauntlets, bracers, and more.
I can't believe I missed that. Frank.
It was high above you, the sign way.
It's like when you open the fridge,
It wasn't in your, it wasn't in your line of
sight.
sight. You had to look really high.
I was saying they should have better signage because not everyone is as tall as you. Pela, I'm sure you're with me here.
I appreciate that.
Pale probably saw it immediately.
And you can get those for 6,500 gold pieces.
I'll buy it for him.
All right, done.
Well, thank you, Phyllis.
That's,
All right.
what else am I going to do with my money?
Yeah, I don't imagine money's ever going to be a trouble for you guys. Not the days
That's his
of killing
personality.
kobolds.
He has to buy
presents for his friends.
It's true. My character fault is I'm greedy, but also has to spend all my money. I'm like a gambling addict.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna Voltron that up into the super cool.
Whoa, are you doing that in the store? Or are you waiting?
No. I'm
I'm gonna wear these out, okay?
You now become a lean, mean melee machine.
Yeah. So I have a question on this one. So I was reading the book. It says that when I hold the hammer, my strength increases by 5.
Yes.
Does that mean that only while I'm wielding it does my strength increase by 5? Or is this if it's on my person?
It's while you're attuned to it, I would imagine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that means my strength is now 26, I believe. Plus goes on top of the belt of the Hail Giant strength, right?
And I believe that puts you at a
And then what about the
+8.
gauntlet?
That was 21. Yeah, so I'll be at 25.
You actually get all
So
that
the 20.
plus 8? Wow.
Let's see, because
Wait.
20 is +5, 22 is +6.
plus
20.
7.
No, 20 is plus 6.
Oh, 20 is +6.
No, 20 is plus 5.
20 is
Sorry,
plus
plus
5.
5.
Yeah, 20 is
22.
+5, 22 is +6, 24 is +7, 26 is +8. Yeah.
Oh, but I think it's only 25 though. Oh no, it is 26. You're right. It is 26. Right.
Isn't there a max? Like, I think max of 24?
There is.
Without magical assistance.
It's got special limits on breaking the rules.
Whoa.
Breaking the
Alright,
rules,
sweet.
breaking the rules.
You guys almost skipped over that room.
You look so buff.
We
Yeah.
did.
So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave the shop to actually do this prey. I'll try to find a nice part in the sun, obviously, while I do
Because
this.
they won't let you in the temple.
Maybe also on a pier, near water. And I'm going to
Once again, nearby, Tarek is busking and
Give me a performance check.
yeah. Oh, this is a disadvantage.
No.
No, performance is the only thing he still has
Yeah,
disadvantage.
right.
Yeah. All right. And he's trying to go trying to have play the same music to have Pela do her forms and stuff. So that's a 6 plus. But my performance is so good. So 6 plus 17 is 23.
Yeah. So Tarek, and you notice that once he pulls the hood down a little bit further, the original Tarek's talent is still there. Skill is still there. It's just that he's not scaring away people on the side of the street anymore. And that he actually does attract quite a small crowd and manages to earn about 25 gold pieces.
Yeah, there you go. Wow,
just
people
busking.
real generous here in Waterdeep. 25 gold thrown out in gold pieces. Not
Oh, don't take off the hood.
Go give some gold to that hideous man over there.
No, my hood's down. Nobody can really tell.
So, do you have your list of spell scrolls that you've acquired?
Yeah, so I'm going to acquire 3 scrolls of Greater Restoration,
Yep.
1 of Plane Shift,
Yep.
2 of Windwalk, 5 Identify, and 3 Teleport.
Wow.
Nice.
Perfect. So
There's a
just
lot of
align-
scrolls.
Just take the level of the spell, multiply it by 1,000. And
Yeah, you're a scroll guy.
Yeah, I'm buying a bunch of scrolls.
And so terrifically buff.
It's time to get our shit together, guys.
I need to do scroll crunch.
Tarek actually
starts
starts framing it and being like, he's envisioning an 80s montage of gearing up, of putting scrolls in the belts and
You need him.
yeah,
Always
and
fade out in a montage.
putting gauntlets tighter and stuff like that.
So are you
So
guys
you have
ready?
what is it? A belt, a plate, and what are the 3 pieces of your armor?
Yeah, so gauntlets of
Yeah.
ogre strength, a belt of
Giant strength?
hill giant strength, and now I have a dwarven hammer. That's a thrower, and the hammer has a dwarf's face on it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And when you throw it, it actually screams.
Yeah. So
Not terrifying.
when I throw it and it hits an enemy, it will make a giant thunderclap, and all creatures within 30 feet of it must make a Constitution save, I believe of 17. Otherwise, they are dazed until the end of my turn.
Whoa.
Yep. Also,
Mine's
you
at
have
least
ability
my
that
con
if you
saves
crit
at least
on a giant, that you do a Constitution save
Yes.
or just die.
Yeah. Actually, if you can pass me the Dungeon Master's guide, then I'll write it down some of this stuff.
Are you happy with the little weapon that the Wando Mini has right
It'll
now?
be fine. Yeah, I don't think they have.
It's like when teachers used to let you
But
grade your
that
own-
really ornate. They had a really ornate walker.
Yeah, there actually is a picture of it in the.
Yeah.
in the,
right there.
but it means no more Mace of Disruption, though.
No, it does mean that. Which I'm okay with. I have a lot of. I also
This
have.
thing
I still have my
sounds
drift
badass.
globe to cause light when I don't need to.
I was talking for just killing the undead. Essentially,
Yeah.
the same thing, but for the undead.
You can always
Yeah.
switch them around, I guess. Well, you
No.
would lose the 1 attunement.
Well, yeah. So that is this all works as these three work
Yeah.
as 1 attunement
Yeah.
for the purposes of this
'Cause yes.
effect. So,
Awesome.
so then I have
Yeah.
my
Set. Like a Diablo set.
Yeah, it's exactly what it's like.
and I still have my armor and then my
Your shield.
shield as my other 3
Because
attunements.
that technically, that thing's a maul, so it's a 2-hander.
Yeah.
I believe it's a maul.
Yeah, but
Here.
his shield floats. So.
Yeah.
My shield floats. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
So you can hold it, but you just can't fight with it.
It wouldn't be a throwing hammer if it was a 2-handed hammer. Throwing hammers are typically like a 1-handed thing.
Oh yeah, but this is like the.
This is the god of them all.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll look at this and write this down while I also collect up my money. We can keep moving forward.
All right. So I think actually, does anyone have anything else?
Yeah, I don't have to buy anything to do this, but Pela just has the idea. She thinks back to some of the forms she learned when she was younger, and she realizes that she hasn't made use of her rope dart skills, even though she has both of those things in her possession. So she's going to take the Shuriken Frost, which I'm not attuned to, so there's no cold damage, but it just still has like the +1 on it. She's going to command her magical rope to thread itself through around the shuriken at the end. So she basically has like a shuriken that she can throw, and then when it embeds in something, she can pull it back with the rope.
Okay.
Get over here.
Because it doesn't, it won't return on its own because I don't have the attunement anymore, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you rope dart with it too?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. So she'd use it as like I can use it as a monk weapon that has a range of however long
I'll
the rope
say
is.
just to pull it back costs like a bonus action.
Sure.
Because everything in your hands is proficiency.
Yep. Cool.
So actually, it's a maul technically.
Oh, it's a
It
maul.
is.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
I thought. Yeah, so that's a 2. It's a,
Yeah,
Maul's
that's
a
a big.
one-handed.
That's
No,
what-
Maul's is like a 2-handed.
That's
right?
what
Yeah.
Bach's original.
That's what
weapon
Bach's
was.
original weapon was.
So
Yeah.
2d6.
But it's still a simple weapon, I believe. I'm pretty sure I
Yeah.
still have proficiency.
Yeah, I believe clerics are good for it.
Yeah, I think you're good with martial weapons, right? As a cleric?
Yeah,
And it depends. It depends on
Oh.
which build of cleric you want.
I believe
I'm pretty sure a maul is a simple weapon.
Yeah.
Though.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
either
because
way.
it's just a stick with a stone on it.
Stick with the rock. It's not.
That's 2d6,
It
correct?
doesn't take a blacksmith.
All right, so you see Pela down on the dock front, actually hopping along the different pillars.
Yeah, so she's like Jackie Chan, like whirling the rope around, like her legs around her arm, like spinning it around.
You're practicing on one of the dock. What do you call them? Like just like one of the points.
Like the pilings,
Yeah, the
the
pilings,
dog,
it's
yeah.
like dancing on
And
the top.
hit the shuriken end, yank it back out.
You see, it's
Pretty good, I guess.
Oh, you think that's good? Check this out. She like whips out the short sword at her hip, speaks the command word "Flameo," and it bursts into flames. Pretty cool, huh? I got that in the market.
Yeah, not bad.
Sheathes it, like goes out. All right,
Well, let's get a move.
let's get
Off to
going.
Mormont's.
all right. So you guys hit the
He's in
arcane-
Boulder's Gate, right?
Yeah.
So we got to teleport there.
Yeah,
Teleport.
but you're friends with the Arcane Brotherhood.
We also just bought a bunch of teleport
And
scrolls.
plus, there's just the regular, public teleportation
Yeah.
circle. So
the magic sigils.
that's what we're
So you guys head
Is that
over.
shit free? Do we have to pay
Yeah,
for
that's
that?
free.
No, well, you used to, but you've made friends with the Arcane Brotherhood because you
Yeah.
saved.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's take the free public transit.
Yeah, that's what you guys
that
have
was
been
the
doing
whole
for the
plan.
most
That's
part,
why we're walking over there right now.
So you guys show up and they're like, "Oh,
Paler's doing cartwheels.
where are you off to today?"
We're off to Baldur's Gate.
Very well, very well. Please make your way onto the teleport pad. Please keep hands, legs, and
Hey,
appendages.
you guys wonder if Hakilliana is going to be vomiting this time?
I
We should bet on that,
not
actually.
not a waters deep problem.
That's a problem for Baldur's Gate.
Just for are you taking Horselina with you, Hakilliana?
Yes.
Okay.
We can leave Porcelina behind and Badgerina as well.
So she's back in like
Smashers.
basically like a scarf on your neck or something. Yeah, just like sitting on your neck.
You guys
Right on my
feel
shoulder.
again
On
just
your shoulder,
kind of
yeah.
like the pressure waves of air begin to surround you, and kind of the waves of
All right.
reality begin to turn, and then all of a sudden you blink and goosh.
Tarek looks intently at Hakilliana, waiting for something to happen.
Pela dodges. She's been through this before. Gets well away from her.
The Hakilliana uses her elven self-control to swallow the vomit back down.
Wow.
Wow.
You really have been changed.
Nicely done.
I didn't like it too much. Still not
Gee,
very
I guess
good.
when Tarek wished you were a better person, it meant in every way.
Well, I am a high elf, so yes.
I guess that's all.
Ouch! All right, so you guys are at a higher altitude up in the mountains. It's actually a little bit rainy today. when you land in Baldur's Gate.
Good thing I got a hood on.
You guys are gonna head over to.
We're heading to where Mormont was.
Right to
Where-
Mormont,
I forget
yeah.
where he lives.
I believe it was 17B Meeker Street.
Streets.
That's right. Although, is the shop I'm supposed to pick up my armor from along the way?
It could be.
It can be.
Did you ordered it in
Yeah,
this,
you ordered
in this
some
town?
armor. Yeah.
They had to have it teleported here because they're out of stock.
I thought
And
teleporting
they
was
needed some
instantaneous.
time to fully appreciate the details of it.
That's fantastic.
Teleportation is instant. Why is it going to take a few days?
Yeah,
Because the
making
geometric
armor
thing
is an instant.
Actually, did not find a good thing I liked. So it's it is a +2 mithril medium chain armor.
Oh, okay.
+2.
So it just means you don't take any penalties to stealth when you sneak.
+2 mithril medium chain armor. Okay.
So whatever
The armor of your people.
Oh, but I wanted to get a plate. That's okay. That's what Okay.
So you guys head up to 17B Meeker Street. Again, you see the two little bells for deliveries and then just general welcomings. Which one do you choose to ring?
General welcoming.
No delivery?
Oh, this is a delivery for sure.
Is delivery? Oh, okay. Delivery.
Yeah.
All right, delivery.
We're delivering something. We're delivering multiple
I slap
somethings.
his hand. Delivery!
Tarek, you know
I have an evil helmet on my belt.
All right, Vital. And then Terry just...
Tarek, you notice when he slaps your hand, like a couple more scales just kind of flake off. You guys hit the bell, and again, the whirlwind of reality just kind of swirls around you. You find yourself standing on a delivery dock at the back of Mormont's pad. You can see people with carriages and wagons just like pulling crates and boxes off. It seems very, very busy. Okay. Almost kind of like that background white noise and just a hum of activity. And you actually see the quartermaster who you met last time said, Tarek in the Head Smasher, you're missing somebody. What happened to Hawk?
I'm here.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I think something.
There was a wish involved. It's a long story. Hawk got changed into a woman. I guess it's not that long.
Oh, it was a pretty short story after all, actually.
Yes, I've been relieved of my orcish handicap, and now I'm learning my new body. And it's still quite deadly if you have a problem with that.
No, I do not. Adventures are all the same to me.
Well, Mr. Quartermaster, we have the next Soul Stone, an evil helmet.
Well, he said, shh, do not talk about. You have a delivery. That's what we say.
Delivery. Okay.
Oh, that's pretty non-specific. But yes, we have a delivery
We have a delivery for more
of our secret object.
Wink, wink.
So he motions like, head on upstairs. Do you know where the office is? Do you need someone to lead you?
No, it's fine. We know it.
Okay. So you guys, again, it's a lovely, beautiful, almost palatial type of estate. Red carpet everywhere, oak paneling, redwood paneling as you walk up the columns and mirrors and chandeliers that surround. It's a very luxurious type of place, and you notice that the noise of just an active place of business is everywhere. As you come up to what appears to be a very quaint door, again, solid oak door with the brass plate Mormont on it. Kind of looks old, pretty old for something that's been around for a while. And is everyone give me a perception check?
Perception.
Oh, I'm terrible. I'm
good at
18. This is
25. Max
25
perception.
15.
15.
Also 15.
Yeah, everyone makes it. 15 is what you needed. You hear from the other side of the door, it's like, it's a piece of crap! Can you believe this stuff? Oh my god, this is a piece of junk! This is terrible! Just throw it out, I don't care about it anymore. Oh my, you hear, like, I can't believe we wasted so much time on this. Who's out there?
It's Tarek and the Head Smashers.
Looks like
we
they
have a
got-
delivery.
Looks like they got a copy of your script there.
You know, Hakilliana, low blow.
Pela goes over and gives Hakilliana a high five. That's she has to jump off.
Dulles actually puts his mage hand in between your high fives to intercept it.
Too slow.
That was
I tried
quality
to poke Lewis
bird.
in the eyes, but he blocked me by going like this.
Cast two mage hands.
They're all invisible. I don't know what's going on.
Just to keep the meme going, Cure Critical Burns is a level 9 spell. You hear the door unlock, and Eileen, the Gith servant of Mormont, looks up and he's like, "It is them, master." He's like, "All right, come on in."
Sweet.
Hey, Mormont. So what's a piece of trash?
As you guys walk in the room again, you feel as you walk on the carpet, a lot of the magical properties on your items and equipment kind of just
Fade off.
As you can see, Mormont is kind of like standing up, arms crossed. His face looks a little flush as there's this giant, melted, bent, broken golden throne just sitting off to the side. Everyone, give me, except for Dulles, give me an intelligence check.
Intelligence. That's right.
Hey, 15.
19.
Okay.
I think I'm -1 and changed. So 15.
15?
16, sorry.
15.
15. Pela?
For perception?
Intelligence.
11.
Yeah, so
These
only...
are some huge rolls for our group, I gotta say. Yeah.
You're just lucky you haven't
We're not blowing them all.
Yeah. So Vondel's the only one who recognizes it. It's actually the golden throne that Severin the Red sat on at the Well of Dragons when you fought him. It spat out fire and did a whole bunch of...
but where did you get Severin's throne?
That's Severin's throne?
You really need to pay attention.
It was in the play.
I don't remember.
That's where you put all the fireworks.
Well, it's...
Remember in Act 3, it like shoots a fireball over the audience? I think it was the number one reason why you got sued.
Remember? We spent all that money on lawyers' fees, just more and more money going to lawyers' fees every day.
That money pit of a show of yours?
It was... But look how damaged and banged up it is.
Well,
Wow.
It was in a volcanic collapse. I mean...
Oh, right.
It's we've been trying to excavate the site for any leftover magical powerful items that the cult may have had, and making sure that regular scavengers don't get it and put it on the market somehow. It's something of I thought was immense power. Like he sat on it, used it as a magical device, and it shot out flames and fireballs and could levitate and fly. We didn't think that was something that would be appropriate. Also, it could talk to a god.
Say what?
You find that tempting, Mormont? The throne that was once in the Well of the Dragons?
No, it's a piece of junk. It doesn't work.
But did you find it tempting before you knew that?
I wanted to make sure people didn't get a hold of it.
He's on our side.
Speaking of things that people shouldn't get a hold of, we have some things for you.
Yes. Bundle. Show him.
I present the helm very carefully, not to touch the gem.
This is a helmet.
The gem on top of here, passed down through the lineage of the Cult of the Dragon, is in fact the Black Soul Stone of Death.
They put it into a hat. Very clever. Very clever. I don't like it, but very clever.
We probably should have told you before we handed it to you, because you could have accidentally touched it if you didn't know. We're very sorry about that.
He knew.
Said, very well, we will let us prepare for... there we go.
Sorry,
Mormont, I have a somewhat related
One
issue.
second. We got to deal with this properly. You see him crack his knuckles. He sits at the desk as Vonel still has the hat with him, or the helm with him. Looks like he's getting ready. Lifts up his arms, he points and says, "All right, Eileen, grab the thing." As you see Eileen come up and gently take the helmet out of your hands, he places it on the table and then opens up a box. Just pulls out a simple, looks like a simple maple wood box. You've actually seen this before, where it kind of enlarges and expands as he puts the helmet into it, and it collapses and shrinks back down to maybe like a couple of inches on each diameter into a cube. Then he opens up a similar box and puts that inside it again, and it collapses down on top of it.
Whoa, nice trick.
And he says, "All right, Eileen."
There's one more box.
Only two. He's like, "Get this ready
Damn
for
Russian stacking boxes.
transport to the Vault of Wonders, please." He's like, "Yes, sir." And he puts it into his pocket. And he says, "All right, what is your other thing? I didn't ask you for. Oh, right. First of all, let us. I believe you guys need payment. How would you like it?
Thank you very much.
90,000 gold pieces. We can do this any way you want.
You can transport it back into our regular horde.
Oh, very well. We'll
Is
send
anybody
it.
actually managing the horde?
Technically Losian wise, but
I have a personal bank account that has its own thing, and that's the only thing I can keep track of.
there is a
I
joint
have no idea how much we have
we could-
as a group.
We opened a giant
just
joint
say-
account with our horde before, which there's just a ton of money in right now.
Well, there wasn't before, and now there is.
Yeah, now there is.
Yeah. There will, and then I used it
What I'm
part of
saying
it
is
for a
if
while.
anybody writing this down.
To be honest, I'm not. No.
After the show, after the play,
there is, let's say, I don't know what, 125,000.
Probably negative, but yeah.
Well, no, I mean, it was
a lot of money.
It was a giant hoard. We
But
used
you-
like 63% of it for my show.
It was okay. So the calculations at the end of Horde of the Dragon Queen was you had about 120,000 gold
Okay.
pieces as a
So,
joint.
And we
so
frequently said you spent
and I-
60% of it.
67% of that I spent.
So
is
it's
what it was, I
120,
believe.
so
It
we
was
have
like
40,000
63
left.
Yeah, it was
45,000.
like 63 or 67.
Okay, so we have 125,000 gold pieces.
No, we have 40. Oh, now we have 135,000.
Yeah, you get 90 for
135.
each. Because
Okay.
each
There you
job
go.
is
It
90.
is written down.
It is written down. 180,000. Okay, thank you.
So let it be written.
Plus, a give or take, like a bunch of other
Yeah.
gems and shit that
Whatever.
we've gotten
Yeah.
in the meantime.
And whatever we have on our persons, but that's up to each
also-
one of us to take care of.
How much is a platinum piece again worth again?
10 gold.
10 gold?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, there you go. Canon, that's the new bank account.
That's our new finances.
Yeah, might have been a reboot, but that's fine.
Welcome to D&D Spreadsheet Edition.
So
Yeah.
Tarek still got his hit on. It's like this. It was quite.
Oh my! Oh
No,
God!
I've shown
Look
it to
away!
you.
Look away!
I've
I'm
shown
too
it
important to
to
look
you.
at stuff like that.
Anyway, Tarek, it's like
That's awful. How did that happen?
It was a tough battle to get the soul stone, and Tarek pulls his hood back. It's like, this is what it cost us. Do you know of any places where I can get this healed?
Well, you've got a healer friend right here. Why I don't.
This was necrotic damage from the touch of a vengeance.
A paladin of Orcus, actually.
Yes.
Oh,
Oath of Vengeance Paladin.
Ouch!
He used burning hands on me.
Ouch! Burning hands would do that.
Well, I
Do you are you aware of magic? Is he been lying to me the entire time? Does he know?
He just kind of makes it up as he goes along,
Yeah,
honestly. I don't think
This
he
is what I
actually
call
knows
it
a
in
lot.
Dragonborn.
And I thought I couldn't control magic.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's necrotic damage.
The touch of an Oathbreaker is pretty heinous. Like you need some high powered sheet.
Touch of the Oathbreaker, the name of the song from the Sex and the Musical.
Yeah, yeah, that's going to be the main single from the sequel.
Touch of the Oathbreaker.
80s metal style.
It's going to be kind of a somber balladish because a lot of damage was done.
Yeah.
To my face.
To the first person who got within range.
Yeah. Yep. That's how Tarek plays. Fast and
Like,
loose.
yeah, you find yourself a skilled, like a really you need some stuff to take care of that because that's literally the power and will of a god being channeled into your face.
So you've got something for that, just like lying around here, right? Because this is the Vault of Wonders, isn't it?
No, and also this is
Any place
a,
I can-
a
maybe
trade
direct me?
a trade
Most of the
house.
stuff is like things that
You direct me
destroy
anywhere?
here, not things that
Maybe
heal.
could you give me maybe an idea of where I could go nearby?
Find a healer. Which religion do you follow?
Bahamut.
Then find a temple of Bahamut. I'm sure.
Yeah, they won't let him into the temple in
Won't let
Waterdeep
any of us into
anymore.
any
Let's bring up the
This
elephant.
is something else that we wanted to talk to you about, actually, is that there seems to be
Wonderful.
a bit of a political campaign being waged against us, unfairly, in my opinion. Long and the short of it is a criminal organization has infiltrated the Dwarven royalty and has put out a bounty on our friend Vondel here, and the rest of us are all implicated by association. So
Right.
if you have any kind of,
How to describe
advice or, magical hand-wavy stuff that would allow us to kind of work past that, this would be a good time to bring it up.
I don't know exactly what you want me to do for you here. I mean, the knife is pretty much everywhere. In fact, I don't think there's a kingdom where the knife isn't involved. So,
Well, one of the solutions we're thinking about is challenging, having Vondel challenge Morden
to what? Tiddly
combat.
wings? What's that going to do?
to combat, personal dwarven combat.
But what do you want to do with that?
Well,
Well,
number one, it'll cancel the hit on us, and number two,
Will it?
yes, it will.
Do you understand? I don't think.
No, we never really established that. No.
He looks around like I don't think this guy understands how bounties work.
Well, he is definitely
embarrassing
Vondel's
us.
main.
in front of our friends.
His Vondel's
this frankly.
He's Vondel's main threat, and we're looking to take him out, and so that we can complete the missions that we're looking to do for you. Then collecting the rest of the soul stones. He is a hindrance, and he's a problem, and he's an obstacle that we have to get around in order to collect these soul stones.
Well, I can see how it could distract you, but I can't do anything if someone's issued a bounty. Like, what do you want me to do? It's someone who's literally.
What would you do if you were wrongly accused of a crime?
Well, I try and, depending on who accused me, I try and either present evidence of me not doing it. If it's a bounty, you essentially gotta convince the person to remove the bounty, or like, okay. So just so you guys know, and you see Mackenzie Mormont look directly at Tarek, almost kind of like condescending, like going very slow to explain it. When someone issues a bounty, they put a down payment and a contract, so that when someone returns with the bounty, they collect the money in exchange for the contract.
I know how bounties work.
It doesn't seem like you do.
If I cast magic, minor illusion, does that work in here?
It does
If I
not.
can try, okay. I was gonna try to do pictograms for him.
All right. Well,
actually, when you start to try and cast magic, you see Ailey looks immediately at you and looks very concerned.
But it's gonna work. I was just trying to do a thing.
well, I don't know.
It was a bit.
Well, Mackenzie, you have lots of resources everywhere. You have eyes and ears everywhere. Is there any chance maybe you have anybody in the Dwarven kingdoms that could relay
You have to
information?
convince whoever has the bounty on you to take it off.
Broad anvil, though.
There's your problem right there. That guy is stubborn. I mean, I'm sorry to play into racial stereotypes, but that guy
No,
is...
it's fine. Don't worry.
No, we're pretty racist against dwarves.
That guy's
Specifically dwarves.
stubborn.
Present company accepted.
You either find a way to get someone claims the bounty, or someone
So fake death.
or you convince the king of the dwarves to rescind, like to call back his. But also, just from a monetary standpoint, you do lose about 60% of the money you put down, because the Bounty Hunters Guild doesn't really appreciate take backsies, as it were.
What if we claim the bounty ourselves with a fake model? I'm just saying this.
You'd need to get the contract though.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not faking my death.
Also, if it's dead or alive, you may need to hand over your friend to collect the money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although, who better to hunt down our friend than us?
True. God, and I hug him.
Mondo, you feel
Bag of holding.
No, I won't suffocate.
Everybody see my
Regardless, I don't think that canceling this contract is necessarily what's going to get me out of this. But I do think trying to confront members of the knife organization is a...
So who is the knife have the bounty out against you, or is like the king have the bounty out against you? I'm very confused about what's going on.
The king has a bounty.
King has a bounty. Past enemy with the knife associated. It's maybe two problems. Probably one problem-ish.
That sounds like two problems too many to me.
We more money, more problems, as I'm sure you are aware.
Now you're talking a language.
Very persuasive right now.
You know what I'm talking about, Mackenzie.
But essentially, a man from my past, Morgren, has reappeared, and he is not content with the arrangement that I left him with more than 50 years ago. And it is now time for me to renegotiate those terms.
I think we need to find Morgan. I guess our first point about it.
So, is there any help you can provide in us finding Morgren, a member of the Knife?
Well, we actually, funny enough, we try and disassociate ourselves, or like keep our distance from the Knife, because they're in the business of acquiring funds or items to sell for more money. We're in the business of taking funds and making sure they don't get into the wrong hands. Mm-hmm. So we try to avoid. They've been trying for a while to try and either business partnership or work with us, and we just keep saying no, sir.
We need to find a seer.
So you could set up a meeting, presumably under the pretense that you're finally going to say yes, and we could be there instead.
No, I do not want any association with them.
Casey, but you would be lying. That's what I'm saying.
I don't want anyone. I don't want any rumors getting.
But you said that you've talked to them, so obviously you know how to contact them.
Well, they contact us, and we keep saying no.
I think I can
be a lot less helpful than I thought you would, honestly, Mormon.
Look, I got a lot of things on the table right now. I got
Taylor's
this
so sassy.
I've got this stupid chair that I thought was dangerous and isn't dangerous. So
Isn't that good? That just means you can just use it as a chair.
out of your hands? I mean, maybe I can fix it up for you.
you know what? Take it. It's made of almost pure gold.
I put it in the bag. I put it in my portable
Actually,
hole.
well, it's actually a metal throne. When you give me a strength check.
No, telekinesis. I'm gonna take the portable hole.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw it over the top into the.
How big is your hole stretch out?
10 feet.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So and then I just tube it down into the hole.
Is there
and then close it at the bottom?
Is there a weight or a size requirement?
No weight. I basically have a 10-foot deep hole.
Hole? Yeah, you can do it.
Full of corpse. Do any body parts fall out of this
chair
hole?
made of solid gold.
How does the gravity work? Does the body parts fall out?
Yeah.
You, like...
I think it's like if you want it, you can just think of it and pull it out.
Right. Okay.
That's good because
But you try and
A couple of hands and feet fall out as you squeeze the.
I got it.
Oh, whoa! Oh,
we didn't see that one.
tuck that back in there.
Oh, that's an old one. Actually, those hands and feet by now have probably decayed quite a bit.
No. Remember I boiled them down to bones.
Right, yeah. So just bones fall out.
Yeah.
But you notice that as Dolus tries to lift up the chair a little bit, he can't. This thing looks exceptionally heavy, so he has to start at the top and kind of like putting like a
Let me help you with that.
kind of like putting a parka on a kid, just kind of slides it down over the top.
Well, Mackenzie, that'll be 500 gold for your throne removal.
We didn't negotiate that beforehand.
I'm kidding. Come on. What is a favor between friends?
Solid gold chair.
Solid gold throne. Banged up.
Formerly
dented.
magical.
Slightly.
Well, we don't know.
Slightly
It still might be
used.
magical. We're in a magical dampening field right now. We go inside. Maybe I got myself a flying chair. That's all I'm saying, guys.
Yeah, or just it'll blow up in your sack. Either way.
That sounds
Let me tell you guys, from experience, having things blow up in your sack is not something you want to have happen.
Hello. Just from the ether. Just
Okay, more months. How about this? The next. Okay, well, there are 2 more soul stones. Or how many more soul stones are there? Which ones?
4 more, I believe.
There's 4 more, but I've got 2. Actually, one may just kind of work out well together. There is the purple soul stone that is on the staff of a mind flayer in the Underdark. I told you I have the contact for him. He's a little Zart named Frigg.
Frig. Okay.
Wait, what? Gesundheit.
Yeah, you're welcome. He's in the mushroom, the fungus glow down in the Underdark, and actually the dwarven capital of the Mithril Hall actually is one of the better passports or border junctions into the Underdark.
Oh my!
It is. I was about to say it is ease and convenience because you're crossing through the Dwarven Kingdom, but it sounds like that is not a place you guys.
We should probably use
Go
that
right
teleportation screw. Although we're not familiar with the land, we're gonna end up somewhere weird.
Actually,
I also don't think we can
Give me-
teleport in.
give me an Arcana check.
Yeah.
We're changing it.
I think the closed
16.
Yep. You know that any type of teleportation, scrying, mental communication does not get you into the Underdark.
Okay.
It's kind of
No, we can't use teleportation to get in the Underdark. We have to go in. By
Well, then why don't we deal
You
with
got
our
luck.
dwarven problem first on the way in? And
Yeah, it's like a nice little through.
Why don't we teleport to the closest place to the Underdark and then go from there?
well, it's like a whole other world under the world. Not gonna be
So,
nice.
do we have to
there's
go
no
through do we have to go
closest
through the same checkpoint as the one that we blew up?
No, we'll go through a different one.
It's up to you.
We'll go to the nearest one.
Oh,
the
so
one
that's near
nearest.
the DM, not as a.
We'll go to the one
yeah,
nearest
yeah.
the Underdark.
not in character.
Yeah. Sorry. So
Let's actually find out what this is.
I have a character. So yeah, there's tons of border points. You don't have to go through the
Okay,
same
perfect,
one at all. And there's also
That wasn't sure there was like a King's Road
no.
situation.
The King's Road.
But there's also multiple entrances into the Underdark. Some are safer than others. And I don't think anyone here has experience in the Underdark, do they? No.
Nope.
Yeah.
First time I'm hearing about it, actually.
Yeah. We've never, in all my campaigns, never been to the Underdark.
It's like, well, it is not a good place to be. It is, it'll change your outlook on life a little bit. It's a dark and dreary place. People live their entire lives without ever seeing the sun at all. It's full of monsters and mushrooms and
Oh man,
dark elves and
Blades.
mind
Ugh,
flayers,
Dark elves are the worst elves.
Narrows.
beholders.
Whoa, profiling.
No, they really are. They're
Oh.
quite terrible.
Oh,
Are you afraid it's going to make you drowsy?
Oh, wait, I don't.
I like it. I like it. The new guy's growing on me.
I don't get it. Why was that funny?
Well, the racial slur for dark elves is drow.
It's their word for them.
Wait, so is it a slur?
We can't,
I'm not.
we can't use it. We can't say it. We can't say that word.
He just did.
But
He said drow.
Yeah, but we can't say it around them in polite company. We can only they can.
I'm
say
probably
it
going to
themselves.
say it. I'm not going to lie to you.
It's like, but yeah, it's not and it takes a while to walk down there. There's no easy way down. In fact, the easiest way would probably be through the Mithril Hall.
chair.
Mithril Hall. All right.
I don't know. It depends which tunnel you go down.
All right. All right.
Get your
All right, group.
spelunking gears out, boys and girls. Why do you actually say
All right,
the
head
plural
smashers. Well, then we have a couple options. We can either try and take the easy route and try and mend fences in the Dwarven Kingdom while we're on the way, or we can try and look for a more dangerous route into the Underdark.
Can't we just flying carpet over all the obstacles that we need to, and then land close to where we need
Well,
to
That's
be?
what I was like with the teleport. You just teleport near it.
Well, we've
No,
never been there, so
teleport. We don't have any familiarity with the area. We could end up anywhere.
Yeah, we can't just be like teleport us to the
You
nearest
can't-
cave that
Yeah.
leads us to the.
What
We don't
you
know
could
where
do
that is.
If you know the sigil, you can teleport there, and that's how kind of like those city teleports work. So if you wanted to, you could teleport from Baldur's Gate to the Mithril Hall.
right.
So just basically surrendering ourselves to dwarven custody is what would happen there.
Unless
That is the route.
everybody, no, I don't think they recognize me, even though I killed a lot of dwarves. I said that out loud. What if everyone just hopped on into my hole, and then I went, and then we get to the entrance of the Underdark?
They also won't recognize me.
Oh yeah. Actually, you're the better play here.
I have no history.
Let's all get into bags of holding. You have all the bags of
I
holding.
thought there was no oxygen in a bag of holding.
I think you get 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Start the timer. That's
Maybe we teleport a huge load of explosives before we.
Kayla's like, okay, that sounds like a good plan for you guys. I'm just gonna
Let's
walk
get-
right in there because I'll be invisible.
Let's get like a 2-person horse costume, and we can be Horselina.
Go on.
I like where this is going.
I will form the head.
Where's the other soul gem that you have a lead on?
It's in the Feywild. It's in the heart of the Dryad.
I really think we should go after the one of the Underdark first.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Yeah, one way or another, Vondo, we would have to face the Dwarven Kingdom and the knife. We may as well face it head on with your compatriots by your side.
I still have one extra play I'd like to make before we set off. Mormon, is there any other business that you have for us?
Nope. As long as I just say, just be careful in the Underdark. It's magic is not what you think down there. Do you know what psionics are?
Oh, no.
Well, you're gonna find out. People literally using their mind.
Do you have like a book we could read or anything?
Yeah, is there like a travel primer or like Underdark for Dummies or something?
Yeah, he actually walks like, let me see. Underdark, underfoot, underhill, underway. Nope, Underdark. It was the first one. He pulls it out and tosses you this.
Just some copy of No Drow about it.
No, he does not.
No dryad for old men.
It's a relatively thick tome, and as you open it up, the pages are blank, and he says, "Just get out of the magical, anti-magical area, and it should give you all the answers you need."
Thank you. We'll
So,
do our best to return the book.
We do have an option here. Let me just see if I can find the spell. But there's one where I can change everybody into looking like something else, and then we can transport our way there. Now, it'd involve using a wish, but I use the wish responsibly.
I think there's a giant statue with tiny hands that would argue with you there.
Responsibly.
Yes, that was a responsible use of the word Spodos.
Let me see if I can find that.
Yeah, you just wish the statue into being. What are you gonna do? Chop down a bunch of trees and weave it? That would take months,
It's an actual.
and it probably
tree.
wouldn't look that great. Might have bigger hands though.
So what's the?
Well, I say we start making our way back to a teleportation pad.
Yeah, well, I also have an additional contact I'd like to make in the city.
Very well then.
Interesting.
You may do so.
All right, Vondel.
Are you done with Mackenzie Mormont?
Yeah, I thank him for the book. I was like, we'll do our best to return it, but
Yeah, no promises.
shrug.
You know, things happen.
If you have a second copy, you have a second copy, right?
Sure. I'll find a second copy.
All right, thanks.
Well, if not, we can always just wish you one. No big deal.
Like, just be careful. That's not a. That's
Guys,
not a
I think
toy.
you're really starting to let that spell go to your
Yeah,
heads.
yeah.
So here's an option. We could also use a project image spell. Now, stay with me here. It's a 500-mile range, and I could make Vondel look like he's doing all sorts of nice things for the next day.
Oh, you can create like a fire for Vondel to save children from.
Yeah, exactly. I can start the fire, and then projected image Vondel can save the children from the fire that I've started.
No, we're not doing that either.
Wait, is the fire illusionary or is it real?
No, the fire has to be real.
Wait,
you can only
can
do
we-
one thing at a time, so
we
the fire
make
has to
some-
be real. The danger has to be real.
The project image would create an image. I don't. Is it self or?
It's it's only so.
So
So
what
it
happens-
actually be me.
So what happens when someone comes up to shake the illusion's hand and thank them for saving all those children?
Never shake hands.
No.
Vondel.
What if we could have someone confess to all the crimes that Vondel is supposed to have committed?
I like that.
you need
Very public
Are
announcement.
you guys still in Mackenzie Mormont's room or?
I guess for like
No, I think
Walking-
we're
walking away.
walking.
Yeah, we're walking
it
out,
says
yeah.
we walk out.
Listen, I'll catch up with you guys. Do you want to meet up at, say, the Lionhead Tavern at noon?
Okay.
Why not the one where nothing happens?
That's in the other city.
That's in the other city. We're in the wrong city for that.
That's why I hate teleporting. You don't know where you are anymore.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Do you want to do that, guys?
You got some business to take
I
care
got,
of?
I got some. I got some
things.
contacts to shake down. So I'm gonna go to one of the seedier areas of town and try to find my buddy Merrick or any other contacts I might know.
You can actually
the-
find Merrick in Baldur's Gate.
Sweet. Let's. Where do I meet Merrick?
I follow Vondel stealthily.
Actually, yeah, Tarek was going to do that too. Tarek was going to
both
go watch his
stealth
back.
checks.
Yeah.
22.
Oh, you motherfucker. 7.
What's your passive?
That's 15.
You definitely see Tarek.
Tarek, go away.
Tarek's actually been narrating his following of
Vondel heads down the street looking for an old companion.
Tarek somberly
Tarek,
with
I
his
promise I will tell you all about what happens.
Tarek somberly, stealthily, with his head
go
over his
away,
eyes,
Tarek.
followed his good friend, watching his back the entire way.
If you are here, he will not meet with me. Go away, Tarek.
Vondel had a sense of someone following him. He spoke out loud as if to gain his attention, but he just could not put a finger on it.
I'll give you inspiration. That was good.
Meanwhile, I am silently observing from the rooftop.
Tarek, are you still standing there, or are you?
Tarek. Yeah, you know what? Tarek is still trying to kind of follow, like staying a few buildings behind. Maybe
Yeah.
if I get another chance to roll under stealth, you will. But, at that
Yeah,
point,
I'll give you
we'll
one
see.
more chance. Kayla, I'll say just because Tarek's doing one, so I'll give you one.
Or I don't know if there's like another event that comes up or at some point that I can do it.
Oh, much better. That's a. What was that? Oh, right. 21.
21.
Yeah.
Even 20.
Yep. So that actually beats. Actually, I'd say because he saw you falling before, he would be seen to see to fall back. Vondel, give me a perception check.
I'm gonna consult with my deities here still.
I think Tarek is still behind.
So that's 25.
Thank God, is somebody following
He's
me?
actually playing a tiny little pickle.
Actually, Vondel, like annoyed with Tarek's narration, just stops, turns around, looks straight up at Tarek. Tarek looks straight down at him. Eyes go wide open, and like
here's my
Tarek shuffles off.
Yeah, my intimidation roll is not super high.
You also notice that there's a shadowy little halfling scooting around the top of the roofs as well.
Oh, do I notice that guy too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Spotted me on a 20?
Yeah, you got a 25.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
25.
Yeah, I'm a very perceptive man, by the way.
It looks like Pale is probably a lot better hidden than Tarek was.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like,
Sure,
Do you want
I'll-
to say like he was looking specifically at me? Do you want to say that, or I don't know?
I'll say he was looking around
Yeah,
because,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, hold on. Do I still have that on me? No, I don't. Never mind. All right, I'll look up a Pela. Try with the gesture would be but like it's kind of like her shoving back. So I'm going to indicate for you to stay back.
Pilla's head goes down, disappears.
All right. Yeah, I'll continue on to meet.
I'll say you can roll a new stealth check as you disappear from sight.
When I see Vondel, I guess, start to slow down, like as if he's reaching his location, I'm going to use Empty Body to turn invisible.
Turn invisible?
Yeah.
Kaboosh.
Where
you have advantage on stealth checks.
Sweet.
Where do I meet Merrick?
You will say you meet him in like one of like they're almost labyrinth-like the back alleys. Like they're very, because Baldur's Gate essentially is very tall, narrow houses like stacked together, almost like apartment buildings and co-ops. And that you take a couple of lefts, a couple of rights, you feel like you've almost gone in a circle, but you finally find yourself in like kind of like this back alley sewer area where people like dump like their waste in their water.
Right.
And he's just kind of there and like in the light range, hood up, and like just smoking on a pipe. And he says, "Vondel, I heard you wanted to see me."
Yeah.
By the way, just so you know, I'm not going to try and turn you in, but there are lots of people out there who are trying to. That's I don't know what you did to. Well, I mean, I can take a guess that he left the Council of Waterdeep last year, so I imagine he hates you.
Well,
75,000 worth of hating you, depending on how many contracts he's issued.
I'm not so much worried about Braun Anvil right now, Merrick. It's other friends I have drawn my gaze.
Yeah. Oh, other friends like.
I look to make contact with Morgrim.
Oh, I can do it. It's not going to be easy though. It'll take some time.
That's fine.
It's like it's like the head of the knife. Like this guy's doing lots of things all at the same time.
So am I.
Well, what do you need him for? Like, I gotta know. Is there gonna be like an assassination thing, a bribery thing? Like, I gotta know if I'm tying my name to something like this because
he and I have old debts to settle, and I aim to settle them.
Vengeance thing, then.
It's a vengeance. It's a coming to an understanding. It could play out a few different ways.
But mostly vengeance.
Yeah, someone's gonna end up with like.
Don't say revenge. Don't say revenge.
Revenge.
It's not so much revenge for me. Morgan may not tell you, but there was a time where I spared his life. Now he's decided that he didn't much care for that favor.
I mean, I can swing it together. He's been moving around a lot. Like, or I can try at least. I mean, I don't know. I can give you my best effort, my best. Like, we go way back, Vondel. That's asking a lot.
It's all the favors, I know. But
well, that's all the favors, and then you end up owing me a favor.
Well, sure. There will be limits to that favor.
Yeah, well, no, we're friends here. We're friends here. But this is a dangerous one because the knife is called the knife for a reason. That when you're not paying attention, you get knifed.
If you're not comfortable with this, Merrick, if you just want to give me something small, I can make my own way.
I can help you out. I just want to know what I'm getting into before, because if you miss. Then I got to deal with it too.
I don't plan on leaving it unfinished this time.
All right, well, that's all I need. It'll take a bit. He's moving around, and it's got to be something believable.
How long would you need?
At least a week, I think. At least a week.
All right.
And it's probably going to be a go to him situation, not a him come to you.
I can work with that.
All right, I'll send you the classic, a sparrow with an olive branch with some thieves' cant written on it.
All right. Thank you, Merrick.
See, just remember, you get him the first time, because if you miss, he is gonna drop the entire weight of the knife on you.
Well, they'll hear me coming this time.
That's what I'm worried about. It's like, all right, give me a week. It may take a bit longer, but it's going to be dicey. And he's a paranoid guy. There's probably other people gunning for his life as well, because he is the guy who runs the knife.
Yeah, well, Not for long.
Hill on the roof is like, oh, snap.
All right, I'll get in contact. Are you going to stay on this plane for the next couple of...
That I can't exactly promise. I'll let you know if I'm leaving this plane.
You adventurers, you and your crazy adventures, man. You always go into different realms of existence.
It might happen. It might also be on my own volition. I apologize. Either way.
He snuffs out his pipe, gets ready to leave, and just turns around and like, just Vaughn, one more thing. Like, puts out his hand, gives you like a really solid handshake. Like, just be careful with this one. The knife, they don't mess around. This is they will make sure to end you in a way you don't come back. They're already selling your personality out there. Like that is.
Well, that's part of the reason why this has to be dealt with so quickly. I helped fell a god. I'm confident I can handle the knife.
All right. Says, good luck, pal.
Thank you, Merrick. Yeah.
Who said that? A dwarf says nothing.
Dwarf with no one.
All right, yeah. I head off and join up with the others at the inn that I mentioned.
Pela, do you pop down early wise, or you just follow him back to the inn?
I'll meet him like outside. Like I'll already be at the door.
Okay.
I've been waiting where he found me. I've been leaning against the building, just waiting with my head up.
He's gonna come back
and busking.
Right. You all join up outside the Lion's Head Inn.
Yeah, Vondel says, I've been able to arrange a meeting, almost certainly, with Merrick. With a contact of mine, Merrick, an old colleague of mine, thinks that we can set up a meet with Morgren.
Wow.
In person, face to face, although I do worry that Morgren may try to trick us on that.
Well, he has to know that we're not there to talk peacefully. I mean, what's the plan? We're going to kill him, right?
I mean, aren't we setting the trap here?
Yeah, we'd be walking into a trap. Almost certainly, one way or the other.
It's pretty bold to call him out like this, Vondel, but this is definitely something we got to do.
Blundering into traps and surviving is something we have a lot of experience with, so...
it will take Merrick some time, so we can either wait in Waterdeep, prepare ourselves, and meet him probably here or somewhere nearby, or we can try to venture forth into the Underdark. But I'd feel safer in the Dwarven lands, knowing that the knife's control may no longer exert itself over there.
So, but we are in a very public place. I thought we were like pro-living right now, like, as a general populace. Like that's the message I've been getting.
Yeah, we're pro-populace. Yeah. I mean, I'm not hoping to have a giant fight here in the public square.
I'm willing. I'm not saying no.
No, it's too many innocents.
We'll see what the venue is.
You got to consider the innocents when you're part of this group.
I'm trying here.
I don't.
This is me trying.
I don't yet know the venue of the meet, but I don't think Morgan would want to be seen in public either. So I expect this to be a somewhat quiet affair.
So what's the plan? We just beat on him immediately, or are you going to try to get some information out of him?
How do we know it's going to be him and not another wax figure?
Well, yes, the wax figure thing is something that we're going to have to try to determine early on. We'll try to use all the tools at our disposal to make sure that we are not being hoodwinked.
Eric and his LMD, or Morgan and his LMDs.
Yeah, we don't want to kill an LMD. What is this?
I don't understand what those letters together mean.
Life model decoy.
That's not a thing in my experience.
Although there is a decoy spell.
There's a decoy as well, that's true. It is another option open to us.
So if he does just send a decoy, then what? We've burned our bridge and we can't get any closer to him.
Well, then we'll have at least a few of his lieutenants that we can turn over.
It's we pronounce it lieutenant here.
Well, all right.
My apologies.
My apologies.
Wait, was that a sincere apology from Vondel to Dolus?
That was a moment.
Yeah, for grammar.
I
didn't mean to.
No, he was culturally insensitive. Culturally insensitive. Didn't say the word the right way.
Culturally insensitive to pronounce it lieutenant, even though it's spelled lieutenant.
Some time would also give our friend
Who's the real dick there? Yeah. Let's be honest.
a week or so might give our friend Tarek here some time to heal up.
Yeah, I can definitely ask around.
You actually see Tarek trying to push the door open. He's just kind of like not.
Maybe you can disguise yourself and go to the temples in this town, and they won't know it's you, and they'll actually treat you.
Well, so if we're sticking around here for a while, we could. Oh, you could even burn a spell yourself on like seeming or something like that. That would make you look different.
Yeah, that's true.
And
but
then,
I have a disguise kit, so I could just do that.
The disguise kit on you right now is actually just keeping par.
Okay. Well, I mean,
you look like you, just not like a disfigured you.
Yeah. All right. Well, will it be the same? Will I get the same response here if I go looking for a healer?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
It's a completely different town.
So Tarek doesn't know. So Tarek is, Tarek is just gonna look around town and try and look for a healer.
Make my way
downtown.
Investigation.
Does have a realistic religious district.
Yeah.
They do. It's a big enough town that they do have a temple of Bahamut in as well.
Yeah. And that's where. So yeah, that's where I guess I'll kind of go and
you see someone actually puts their hand on your shoulder and like, "Excuse me, who are you?"
Oh, hey, I'm looking for a healer.
Well, we definitely have healers here, but only usually. Lately, we've only let in followers of Bahamut into town.
Oh, I am a follower of Bahamut, the follower of Bahamut.
Oh,
maybe you've heard of me.
Oh God,
Tarek and the Head Smashers. I'm Tarek.
Oh,
the Metal Bard, the Bard of Destiny.
Oh, just a second. As you see him walk back.
See, that was the part where you were supposed to lie and pretend to be someone else.
It's not a closed door temple. It's actually got like an open arch to it. You see him. You see the patron walk back and talk with what appears to be some type of clerk or someone with paperwork. As he comes back and kind of looks, his brow is furrowed. He kind of looks a little somber. He's like, "I'm sorry. Due to recent events with your other party members, we cannot be associated with such evil intentions."
Evil intentions? You know those were lies, don't you?
Well, the king himself has issued a warrant or a bounty on
it is Bronhavel. He's being overreactive. This
not
will
my
be resolved.
It's not my king.
This will be resolved. And
until it is, we cannot.
But you're healers, aren't you? Shouldn't you be trying to help and heal everyone?
But we cannot be seen helping and aiding evil.
Well, we are not evil. Didn't you remember we saved the world?
Yes, and then proceeded to murder a whole bunch of innocent people.
I mean, don't you remember the stories of
No, it's pretty safe to say I don't.
Apparently you don't either.
That's so good.
Tarek is like thinking actually. All right,
don't you remember? I mean,
all right, don't you remember stories of Dolan the Charitable? Even he helped anyone who came by, who crossed paths with him, whether they were good, whether they were evil. Even when he dueled the leader of a pirate gang and mortally wounded him, he nursed him back to health, and he managed to change his entire person and made him a good person.
Give me a persuasion check.
I'm going to use an
inspiration?
inspiration on this am I still in my penalty for my charismas, or am I out now?
No, because you have the face maker.
Okay, so this is with advantage then.
Yeah.
All right. 1 and an 18. So 18 plus another 8 is 26.
Yeah. You see him take your words into consideration. He says, "All right, go around the back door."
Nice.
All right, and Tarek kind of gives him a nod and like kind of like low key high five. Like,
you see reel back.
healing towards we hear so much about.
So Tarek just kind of looks around, just quietly scuffles around the back.
You know something? It's like
back alley healing, guys. Oh,
yeah. You essentially see the clerk come out, and you see a priest in like a platinum robe I was like, and what am I doing out here? Oh my god, what happened to you?
So Tarek slowly pulls it back. It was the result of the touch of a vengeance, oath of vengeance paladin. It was a necrotic touch, and
Why? Oh, yeah. Don't fight Oathbreakers. They will do that to you.
I learned that the hard way. Unfortunately, my team was in danger. They needed my help, and I made a bold decision. It was a sacrifice, but it needed to be made, and it saved the day. These are just battle scars, but I
give me a deception check.
Oh wait, I should.
Because that is not how I remember that going down.
What, persuasion again?
Yeah. No, deception.
Deception. All right.
It should be just like another charisma.
Yeah, another charisma. Tarek kind of really... Yeah, Tarek is going to use another inspiration. Because it's important that people remember it the way Tarek tells it. 13 plus another 8 is 21.
21? You say, well, it's a very noble cause, and I certainly hope the stories of your friend are in fact lies, but it's very convincing that, we've seen the images from the border. We've heard the stories that he's taken his vengeance against the dwarven lands for what they've done to him. That he's just
that's not true at all. No, it's actually the other. It's
the king said it's true.
It's lies and misinformation. I'll tell you something secret. And he looks around. This is privileged information, but you should know the knife may have infiltrated the dwarven kingdoms and has someone in there influencing the king. So that's the assumption we're working on, and that's why they're spreading misinformation about Vondel. He is a good cleric, I can tell you firsthand. And Tarek, the metal bard, the bard of destiny, doesn't lie about these things.
You see him leaning.
He said, lying through his teeth.
What does the knife have to do with the king?
We don't know yet.
Really tipping your hand.
But we're gonna figure that out.
Also, give me another deception check.
Okay. Deception. Yeah. All right. 7 plus another 8 is, what is that? 15.
15.
Yeah.
You see him kind of like shake his head. He's like, I still don't see the connection between the knife and the king. And the knife is, from what I understand of it, it's pretty much everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised if it was not in the kingdom in some regard. Regardless, I will heal you. Just please keep it on the down low, because if the people who make donations find out we're aiding and abetting groups of murderers, the donations dry up.
You are choosing the side of morality and right. Bahamut's gaze will shine positively on you. And when the truth comes out of all of this, eventually, I will include a scene in the sequel of the healer who bound my wounds.
You say, very well, just shield your eyes. This is going to be bright. So you see him, his hands begin to glow immensely as he kind of just puts his hands trying to match up to where Luther put his. You see him uncork off, for an arcane check, a 9th level regeneration spell, as you can just feel immediately the warmth. You feel like that burning sensation replaced by warmth and just kind of like fades off. You actually feel the scales begin to reconstitute, and like the underscarring, like deep in the tissue, begin to kind of like solidify and not be as liquid as it was before. You feel yourself fully regenerated and healed. Actually, you're not down any hit points, are you?
No, I'm fully hit points right now.
So you regenerate all the decaying damage. You're still gonna have those black marks on your head, but you're not gonna be at a disadvantage to performance checks anymore.
Tarek is kind of appreciative that there's like still some.
Everyone else in the city, give me a perception check.
I need to see the light.
11.
13.
17.
15.
15 and 17, you guys, Hakilliana and Vondel, just off in the distance in the rain. It kind of shudders out the rain a bit. You just kind of see like a little bright whoosh of light go off. Vondel, you're immediately familiar with the type of light that caused that type of magical spell. I did it. He says, all right, now be on with you, and don't tell anyone where this happened.
All right. Thank you, cleric. Once again, you've proven that followers of Bahamut will always choose the righteous path in the end.
So very good, very good. Just go.
Oh, and you know what? Tarek actually pulls out, let's say 25 gold, and puts it in the into the donation.
Cheapskate.
9th level spell.
And autographed pictures.
Actually, yeah. That's actually.
And then you get inspiration for that. All right. Anything else before you guys head to the Lion's Head Inn?
No.
All right. So Tarek shows up and actually doesn't look terrible anymore.
I saw the light reach up to the kingdom of Palor. I see that he helped bless you with his curing touch.
Yes, it was very fortunate that I was able to get this attended to.
So you got
You look
this
a lot
done
better.
at the Temple of Palor?
I got it done. It's taken care of.
Give me a deception check there.
Wasn't a lie.
Isn't it a lie?
She has a mission. Yeah, it's all right.
I was just being purposely vague, I guess, right? So.
You know, I'm going to let him have this secret. I don't. Really
I'm just glad I go to the States without losing my lunch now.
Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Exactly.
He still does have the black marks on his hand, but like nothing's actively peeling off.
It looks, you know.
Now it looks
a little
badass and
badass.
cool. Yeah.
You're
Before
doing
it just looked nasty.
So what do you guys think? Hood up, hood down.
Hood up, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
I haven't gone that far.
You guys proceed into the line heads in. It's pretty active tavern. There's people having we'll say it's like late afternoon by now. People are just having early suppers, early dinners.
Some fries. You got
Do you have any fried potatoes?
Fries and potatoes. So you guys,
some
what's
sweet
the
meat.
game plan?
All right. What do we think? I can also we can try to continue into the Underdark, faking our way through the Dwarven lands.
I figured I could cast a spell that makes us all look like different people, and then we can use the teleportation spot and get our way in.
If we head to the Underdark, we're not going to be coming back to meet this guy for a while, I have a feeling. We could end up down there for weeks.
It's true. I could call off the meeting.
Maybe we can
want to
wait around
wait
for a week.
wherever we want to wait here. I mean, if basically that's the question.
Better here than out in the forest, for sure.
I could use some time to recover from the spells, the wish spells.
Vacation in Baldur's Gate. Okay, sounds great.
Vacation in Baldur's Gate.
Weekend at Baldur's Gate.
I do think heading into the Underdark with this weakling over here is maybe also folly.
Yeah, just kind of like push him around.
That's not cool.
The bounty hunters surely won't relent and just let us have a week off in Baldur's Gate.
Well,
we can definitely prepare and wait for them if we need to be, but we'll definitely be on our guard here.
yeah, we'd have. Yeah, you're right. Even the knife may attack us here as well. But
Speaking of which, I don't have my cards with me, but Fondo, what's your DC on your Wisdom save?
like for a spell,
Yes.
19.
it is 19. Yeah.
You're good.
Wait, did you just make a save for him?
Yes.
What did you do?
We don't know any of that happened to them,
I got a slow burn spell from like 6 months ago.
Yeah, or we also have that coin on us. But anyway, I guess I don't know that
No,
just
you have
happened.
no idea what just
so I'm just gonna keep talking with my
Maybe
friends
we
here.
can find
Um,
Can we find a well-defended place to rest? Maybe we can set up guards. There's no point in sleeping properly. I don't even need to sleep now, apparently. So
I believe you can. I believe clerics do have like an anti-intrusion spell.
yeah, there's a couple things I can do.
Is there like a high-end hotel here, like a celebrity hotel?
we should
There
get this.
actually in Baldur's Gate, there absolutely is.
Okay, well, let's stay there.
I think we should get more of a look.
Tulsa's just like, what's the most expensive place we could go?
Give me
Living the high life.
give me a charisma check or an intelligence check.
I prefer charisma.
Charisma you can do.
More looks than wit over there.
That would be a natural 20. So that would be if it's a check, then that's a 25.
Okay, so you know of the best place in Baldur's Gate. It's one of the highest buildings. It's known as
place, highest building.
It's the highest building. It's the best place.
it's
Absolutely tremendous.
it's actually known as the Pearl in
Flump
Tower.
Flump Tower.
It's not a flump tower. Although that's very good and clever. I'll give you another inspiration.
You just throw them all at you like fine.
You get an inspiration. You get an
Look under your
inspiration.
chairs.
just give me some of that, by the way.
I'm not tired of winning yet.
I won Dungeons and Dragons, and it was advanced.
It was advanced.
But it's a super high luxury inn. Like think like
well defended. Like it's got like
it actually
beefy
comes
guards.
depending on how much you put into your stay time. You
We're
can
gonna
get
throw some money at this.
You can get a personal security force to watch over you.
I'm
items.
gonna go with the full kit. You know, get the Beyonce treatment.
It will come in at 25,000 a person for the full security force.
That's our entire horde, man.
I'm sorry, that noise came out of
25,000.
It was like
That's from what you've heard, but that's with the security force included.
Okay, what is it without security force?
That's about 10,000.
why don't we just sleep in a manger? There's like stables right over there.
Or, I've got Lumen's tiny hut.
We also we just stay in this tiny hut where we are super safe all the
You
time.
had that mansion spell.
Yeah, Lumen's tiny hut.
That's
Oh,
not
there's
the
a
no.
mansion spell.
Oh,
There's
there's
a
a
man that
mansion
like
spell.
actually conjures like a nice
Yeah, actually,
place to
there.
sleep.
I don't know if that.
The
is that
tiny
in
hut
five?
is like a 10-foot force shield that we
It
all
was definitely 40,
hurtle
but
in
I don't
together.
know if
No,
five.
it's
is
definitely
five.
there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that would be just a wish spell then, right? One of us.
Not another wish spell.
That was-
We're resting up to recover from wish spells.
Yeah.
it would be the it would be use of another spell, so you don't take the. I think you still got to roll for the percentiles dice.
Okay.
Oh, you
No,
don't?
no.
Yeah. So just be replicating.
Yeah. If it's replicating just a lower level spell, then yeah, it's just using it.
That's the way you can use a wish without penalty.
Yeah, that's why I've been using all those like weird spells I never had.
Oh,
before.
okay. Then yeah, let's do that. Why not?
Man,
Well, then
shit. Man,
The answer
shit.
is because then you lose a level 9 spell. But I guess you cast it at the end of the day, then you get it.
Yeah,
back.
and you would
Yeah,
sleep.
we're just doing a long rest.
Yeah.
We're taking a week-long vacation, so we're just casting. Just to maintain concentration on the mansion for a week.
No, it's not. It's not concentration.
No, it's like a ritual.
It
Yeah,
lasts
it's
24
ritual,
hours
yeah.
too. So
Oh, it just lasts 24 hours.
Yeah.
You do it every day.
I have to do it every
Yeah,
day.
you do it like you do it at like lunch. It's good to lunch.
Late checkout.
we have a late checkout.
Yeah, you sleep in one day, you just like fall from the third floor.
Actually, what happens is you just get ejected 5 feet next to wherever the door was.
Oh, okay, so I'll just end up in a pocket.
Any items that were not natural to the pocket plane that the mansion is in get tossed.
Yeah, I can also make it the ground hollow, which means that
I believe that's hallowed.
hallowed. Sorry.
Okay, that makes more sense.
It does make yes. Where around our mansion, first celestials, elementals, fays, fiends, and undead can't enter the area. Second, I can bind and choose an effect that like happens if people step into it.
Like their noses start bleeding.
Okay. Second, you can bind an area of effect to the area. Choose one of the effects from the following list, or choose an effect offered by the DM: courage, darkness, daylight, energy protection, energy vulnerability, everlasting rest, extra dimensional interference, fear, silence, or tongues.
Wow.
Ew. Choose tongues.
What does tongues do?
Let you speak any language.
Scrambles their language, or lets
No,
us speak
you
any
speak
language?
You can speak and understand any language.
Basically, what you do already.
Yeah, that's lame.
Yeah, it's not one of my.
Just
regular
channeling your
spells.
key to learn every
And I
language.
can also make forbiddance happen too, which I just can't find the card for right now.
Yeah, I'll channel key, Pela.
Look, you just speak a truth to the universe, and it will be understood by anyone who has ears to hear. Like, why is that so hard to grasp, guys?
It's like it's the truth part that's
the most difficult. The first part. That's
That's the difficulty there. We don't do so well in the truth here. All right, so
But yeah.
you guys going to mansion up for a couple of days?
Yeah, that's fine. A nice
Yeah.
field.
All right.
outside the town.
Just just in a nice field, maybe just right outside the walls or something like that.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Sure, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it actually the size of a mansion?
No, it's just
No,
a
it's
door.
like a door, and then
It's
the
a
door
door.
leads into a mansion.
Oh, okay.
That's
Well, then we could put it anywhere.
Yeah.
Why not put it just like in some dirty alleyway that no one would know to look for? A magical door in the middle of a field is an invitation for people to come knocking.
Just put it on a tree. That'd be hilarious.
Uh,
Like we're elves.
yeah.
Well, we are an elf. Never mind.
You're not.
Still not used to it yet.
Okay, you know what? Tarek actually just maybe investigates around a little bit, looking for a nice kind of
Nice alley.
yeah, just like a nondescript
Good wall.
alley. And he's going to try and place kind of the door in kind of like have it blend in with the rest of the doors in the alleyway.
Okay.
And just be like, decrepit door, nondescript, that sort of thing. So
You don't even need to roll for that. You
Okay.
can actually just use the same alley that Vondo was in when
okay,
he was going to meet on somebody.
right, okay.
Like I saw some pretty good alleys when I was following Vondel.
Well, I got stopped halfway through, right? So
Yeah, you can find yourself.
But
a door.
I assume Vondel's just telling me where to go.
Yeah.
So So we got there.
Turn right.
Like, we're back where we started.
One more right.
Are you messing with me? So yeah, cast a door on the wall as a ritual using the wish spell.
As you walk in, you notice. You have actually complete control of the.
So it just open
What
door.
do the servants look like?
Yeah. Okay. Describe what your mansion looks like.
You know what? Walk inside. It's kind of like that kind of classical like lobby that you enter into. Stairs leading up. Definitely multi-floored.
Mm-hmm.
Very pristine, kind of golden and silver, kind of like the Bahamut Dragonborn hue.
Is there actually like a giant platinum dragon statue?
Yes, there's like a central ornate, Bahamut.
Like a fountain.
Yeah, a little fountain. It's spewing like water as and
Nice.
it's tinted yellow.
It looks like it's barfing.
Hey, that's my god, man.
You also notice that as you come in, there's actually a lineup of translucent servants who are there to.
They're all Dragonborn, and actually, you know what? They're all recreations of Tarek's favorite heroes from his childhood.
So it's all Tarek all the way back.
It's like all basically all his like story, bard story heroes, superheroes, and stuff like that.
Cool.
and they're serving you now.
And like lots of Bahamut ornate like doorknobs and chandeliers and all that stuff.
What is on the menu for tonight, Aiden?
You know what? Tarek just says, you know what? Just order what you want, and the mansion will provide it. Tarek's like pretty impressed with what he's conjured up here. Thinks it's pretty good.
Wow, this is
Just standing arms
pretty
akimbo.
swanky.
Yeah.
Bahamut's motif.
Yeah, it's the motif.
It's like
Pretty swanky, Tarek.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, you know what? Bahamut all the way.
I feel like we finally arrived. We're finally sleeping in style.
Yeah, this is really great. This is definitely thanks to the wish spell. I have access to this. I wouldn't normally be able to do, but I think it worked out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it.
I'm glad you finally learned to control that spell.
Don't you still take necrotic damage for casting the wish spell?
No, it's
Just
just
spell duplication.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, if it's only once I do the spell and it's not a duplication, and it only lasts a day. So if I
When you're just actively violating the fabric of reality.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's only the day that you cast the spell.
yeah. So this was obviously the next day when I was healed from it all. So
Yep. It's actually been. Wait, no. It's only one day. You're right. That was only been a day.
yeah. So actually, now that you mention that, that's another day. 4 more days. And I
right.
no more. And
We are going to take a quick break.
Yeah. Obviously, we're going to skip over. We're going to skip over those days where nothing happens.
Well, does nothing happen? I guess is the question.
Well, we're
That's
going to
up
find
to
out.
John. Yeah.
He's going to roll that D4. How many days into your vacation does something happen?
And so they did wait.
Yeah, I guess
and
you-
described themselves
Those
waiting.
I waited with them.
I wait with them.
All right, so take a break, and we will come back. We are back from break. My tactic of forgetting to bring up the minis has kind of tipped off my hand of stuff happening. But Tarek, please describe a morning in your mansion.
A morning in my mansion. Okay. So Tarek wakes up, just kind of just sits up from bed, and kind of stretches out, and was like, and kind of scratches his belly. You hear the scales. Jumps out of bed, just do the usual stuff. Maybe he looks out the window. I don't know what he really sees.
You actually don't see anything because there's a dummy plane.
Yeah.
Actually, well, you actually can control what you want to see.
Okay. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Tarek blends kind of blends in the mansion into the a scene of like overlooking the Baldur's Gate. Mm-hmm. So it's like almost like it's a penthouse view.
Nice.
And kind of just looks out like and washes up, does his usual stuff. Steps out his door, walks around, maybe walks into the kitchen and waiting, looking for some food to get some food. Obviously, the
That was already
servants
up. She's like going through like a laundry list of like just ingredients, all the halfling stereotypes you could possibly think of.
Yes,
and they're all there in the kitchen for you.
Oh, she's like ordering. She's like, "Can you give me this? Can you give me this? Can you give me this?"
Yep, the kitchen is going full tilt.
Yeah, so I think I envision it like it's kind of like a blank menu, and you just say what you want, and it just shows up. Yeah. So it kind of like it's like a psychic piece of paper, just reading what you want.
Is there any charges for any of the food?
No charges. No charges. It's just a mansion. It's Tarek's home away from home.
No ties.
Tarek just starts looking at the menu, trying to decide what he wants. Is like. I could use some dragon eggs over easy. Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cannibalistic. Whoa, hey.
No, that's just the name for him. That's just the name for him.
Am I in the room?
You can be wherever you want.
That's just the name for him. For oversized eggs.
Hale looks up, she's like, dude, that's
weird even for me.
They're just the name for him. They're just oversized eggs. That's all.
What is Vonal doing in the morning?
What kind of eggs?
So Vaughn wakes up and as usual begins his morning prayers.
All right.
To gain his magical abilities for the day.
Dear Paylor, here's what I need.
You know what?
While he's there, he's also clearly going to divine.
Divine
thinking about the things coming up. On the first day, I'm going to ask if Morgren will attend our meeting in person. The reply might be a short phrase, cryptic rhyme, or omen, but you do offer a truthful reply.
Is that the one where I got to roll percentage to see if it?
No, not yet. Okay. This is the first time I'm doing it today, but if I do it more than once a day.
Right. So will it show up in person?
Yeah.
No.
Good to know.
Good question.
That's how I start my day, with that piece of shit news.
You just hear a giant "God damn it" from his room.
God damn it!
Right. You just hear like an echoing "God damn it" from upstairs from his room.
I can't damn it any more than it's already damned.
So back to these eggs. What kind of eggs are they then?
They're
Where are dragons?
Our buddy has them.
Mackenzie
Mormont has them. We should have visited them while we were there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Terrible parenting, guys.
And Losine has one of the other ones as well.
We continue forgetting that we even have foster dragon children.
Kiri and Beery, I got their stat card still.
So yeah, you were saying eggs?
We should visit them today.
All right. You know what? Fucking retcon reboot. They're ostrich eggs.
No, you said dragon eggs.
Okay,
stick with
dragons. All right, they're dragon eggs. No, they're just a name for them. They are the eggs of a giant lizard. That is very similar to a Komodo dragon.
Yeah, I'll take two.
Hakilliana, how do you start your day?
Well, I've been meditating since sunrise, and I'm still meditating. So I come down, and I'll join everyone for breakfast. I'm now eating just vegetables.
Have these Tarek eggs are great.
Too greasy.
And they're dragon eggs Woodhouse. So they're done in that Archer style, like just decadent, like caviar on top of it, and like all that stuff.
Having the D&D version of melted
Eggs
toast and
Woodhouse.
cream cheese.
Yeah, it's basically eggs Woodhouse, but like a giant, bigger version. Yeah.
So you guys spend your morning just eating together, getting ready. Fauna, you're going to share any of your news with the divination, or are you just going to...
Yeah. I'll come down, ask for some like bread and oatmeal, very plain
You're
breakfast.
clanking as you come down?
Wow.
Yeah, of course.
That's a really plain breakfast for a dwarf.
Yeah.
A dwarf of all people.
Is it an auspicious day?
Consulting the spirits this morning, I've learned that almost certainly Morgren will be too cowardly to face me. Or all of us in person.
Oh.
I'm not
This
totally
has got a
surprised by
vacation
that.
out of this.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is just day one. We'll keep consulting the gods, and we'll keep learning more about how we can turn his own cowardice against him.
So should we even
Someone's
show
gonna
up for
have
this
to-
meeting if he's not going to be there?
My thought is that maybe we will go to where he will be, because he will clearly be trying to observe the meeting at some point. He'll send a
Wait, why
sense
don't you
of-
just ask? Why don't you just divine where he is now? And
Yeah,
just-
we'll
okay.
I'll get to that. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow.
Manana.
Actually, well, okay, hold on.
So
Let's see if it-
early. God.
I'm just saying, if we're going to be here for a few days, let's waste as little time as possible.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other things on our plate.
I'll learn some more about where he is tomorrow with some additional Help from the good lords above.
What's our song of rest today?
Oh yeah, it's normal because he's not
23.
horribly scarred.
Oh yeah.
23. Tarek has like a PA system in the mansion, just playing some of his old hits.
Good morning, Tarek and the Head Smashers.
Very low key. You know, it's early morning.
So, as you guys are sitting around the table, you actually feel like a small little rumble come from what you feel is the front of the foyer. The rumble starts to grow a little bit bigger and bigger, and eventually it feels like there's actually something kind of like busting through pillars and busting through walls. Ooh. And I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative because there's going to be a surprise round.
Oh, I cannot be surprised.
Neither can Hakilliana.
No, Hakilliana rages out.
Wait a second. So I guess as usually happens now, whenever there's an ambush, seconds before anything actually happens, Pela and Hakilliana look up and kind of like meet eyes and kind of like, shit, get ready, draw their weapons.
Well, I'm glad I didn't prepare.
Tarek is swallowing still chewing the bite.
I'm still questioning you about the eggs.
All right.
Why would they call them dragon eggs if they're not dragon eggs?
Yeah, you said like
It's
they're like a dragon.
They're lizard.
But isn't that weird for you though?
No, not at all. Because they're not real dragons.
What is 12? You go there.
Like they walk on all fours. They don't have wings. They don't fly. They just have this long tongue that spits out like this.
That. Hakilliana.
17.
Things are happening behind us. Like
That's exactly what's happening. We're having our Dragon Eggs Woodhouse, and these guys are like
right now they're in like
these guys are like getting out of their seats, getting ready. Oh, 9. We're like, no, I'm telling
spend
you.
a full 6 seconds talking about this while there's combat happening behind us.
Dos, what'd you say yours was again?
12.
12? So, right there. Kaboosh. And Pela.
24.
Oh shit!
Yeah, Bailey just gets up and leaves.
No, she pushes her plate away, dabs at her mouth with a napkin, gets up, cracks her knuckles, and like settles into a fighting stance just as they burst into the room.
I didn't think people could access this.
This is day 4.
Yep.
All
right, Pela, you are actually first, and you hear this rumbling coming from the foyer. We'll say it's off to the easty area.
Can I use my action just to shout a warning to everyone else to get them ready so they won't be surprised?
Yes, I'll say they won't be able to act, but they won't get advantage against the attacks.
So Pela just like hops up onto the counter and says, brace yourself, something's coming in. We're about to be attacked.
So are these warm-blooded or cold-blooded?
Kicks Doris in the shoulder.
They're cold-blooded. Now let's get to it.
Is that just a bonus action to speak? So can I hold my regular action?
Yeah, you can hold your regular action.
Yeah, actually, I'm just going to wait to see as soon as an enemy appears.
Okay.
And then I'll charge them.
Well, arrange you guys in
action, right?
arrange yourselves in like a table-y type of stuff on the table.
Okay.
A table-y type of table.
Yeah, table-y type of table. I love my accurate
So we're
descriptions.
the bar.
Who's this brute?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, right.
Sorry.
I put a sun elf in the.
Yeah, have you decided on a Hakilliana mini?
I had one.
A temporary
There's a sun elf down on the.
Who's this right there?
that was
Hakilliana.
No, that's not.
No.
I think I remember.
Hakilliana's raven hair.
Cape and.
Yeah, it was a cape
She
and a
did
sword.
blonde hair, but-
It was like,
Well, it
That's
says here
you
that I
next
have
to
gray
next
eyes.
to Tarek. So
Yeah, and I think so. We're in depth conversation and then
we're in the corner.
accusatory
In the
nature.
meantime, you actually see the undead head of a Dracoliche pop its head and kind of bust through the archway of the inside of the mansion.
Hoisted on our own petard.
I thought we were safe from attacking here, Tarek.
That's not supposed to happen.
What happens if we
Cash it up, Pela.
Okay, Pela just runs up in front of it and like puts herself between it and her comrades and waits.
Okay, everyone give me a Constitution save.
Ooh.
As you see,
Is this an attack?
It inhales deeply and exhales.
Critical success.
22.
yeah.
29.
30.
30, 22,
Ooh. 11.
11.
26.
Yeah, I also
26.
got critical.
All right. So for everyone,
Is this an attack?
it's a breath.
Because I have tranquility effect on me, so he cannot. He'd
Oh,
have to
no,
roll wisdom to be able to
No,
attack me.
it's an
Area
area.
Does it
effect.
include?
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
no, you have to say it.
Cool.
So Everyone except for Hawk, oddly enough, succeeded at the Constitution save. So that would be 58 points of cold damage halved.
Tarek,
58 for me, though, right?
Yeah, 58 full for you, and then so that is 39.
right?
No,
Reacting to the
sorry,
to the
it's
dragon
29.
busting, reacting to the dragon busting through, Tarek actually flips up the table, and
not your
that's,
turn yet because it's a surprise round.
No, I mean that's kind of like what part of what shields from them. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that doesn't make sense if I can't move.
Do those things have eggs too?
Yes.
Not the undead ones.
So how much damage was it?
58
Yeah.
and
You
half is
basically,
29.
you have to take 6 off your actual
Yeah.
hit points.
All right, so 6. All right, so
There go those temporary hit points.
Well, they were nice while they lasted.
Yep, they were a nice cushion.
Made my breakfast all cold.
Yeah, actually, you see like the whole the top of the table just gets blown back, and actually you see big parts of the mansion inside have ice chunks just thrown through the wall, making like these little murder hole size. About
That's a murder hole.
Hakilliana, you are not surprised and can act.
So I will whip out my sword and go charging next to Pela and just, as Hakilliana does, charge directly into the face of danger.
Fire away.
Okay, so I will swing my ice axe, which I am attuned to, having attuned to it last time. And I will attack recklessly because it's the dragon, and they always hit me anyway.
This dragon actually looks very familiar to you guys.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Is it the guy from that ice cake?
Yes.
Okay, so,
Is this Talus's old dragon?
Yes, it is.
So we didn't find the collector.
so 28.
That's a hit.
Okay. D12. I need 2d6.
No, we didn't even look for it. Yeah,
4
it's
plus
been a few
10 is
days, so
14.
he's back.
14.
We've
Plus
now got
6
an
cold
undead
damage?
dragon Terminator chasing
It's
after.
immune to cold.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, axe is useless. Why did I bother attuning to it?
You're like, you've been throwing the axe.
Once again. So 28
Yep, that's a hit as well.
for... Oof, I'm going to reroll that. 11 plus
Much better.
11 is... 11 plus 10, 21 damage.
21.
Plus he is immune to 6 cold damage.
Alright, it's going to use its
No.
legendary
Yeah,
action
he
to
knows. He knows he's
smack you in the
Yeah.
face. That is going to be an 18.
Oh, 17 is nice. Armor really isn't helping.
Not yet, no. It might eventually.
Yeah,
That
well,
is 19 blunt damage and is actually magical, so it goes through your resistance. Is it? Tarek, you are surprised.
Yep.
But it's going to use its second legendary action to attack Hawk again because you did the first hit.
Oh, man.
As a 23.
That hits.
The AC. You see the tail come whapping around again for another 19 blunt.
Ooh. Wow.
Another 19 James blunt.
And Dolus' turn, but you are also stunned or also surprised. And using its final legendary action
For the turn?
for the round.
for the round.
That was said in character, actually.
For an 18 versus AC. 3 tail strikes.
Is that me again?
Yeah.
Okay, it hits again.
So wait,
You
this,
just-
this thing gets 4 actions every turn?
That's regular multi-attack action and then 3 legendary actions. But different actions cost different things.
Okay.
Right.
Ooh,
You just got like smack, smack, smack by the tail.
This is actually 22 blunt.
Okay, so that's 75.
Boosh. Vondel surprised.
Oh, but hold on. I have an attack of opportunity because
Yes.
it's a melee attack right next to me.
You do.
Yep.
Oh.
Critical one.
Wait, I don't have a reaction this round.
Yeah.
Never mind.
But we're back up at the top, and Pela is up now.
Alright, well, I guess
we
there's
have
no
gold
point
now?
in waiting for this thing to attack me.
Theater of the mind. Because
So,
I didn't know where this was going to happen.
yep, she draws her flaming short sword.
Kaboosh.
I guess, is it a bonus action to speak the command word, or is it a free
I think
action?
it was a bonus action.
Okay, then I'll use my bonus action to turn that on. Whoosh, and I'll attack.
Fire away.
That is 19.
There's a hit.
Okay, so that is D10 and 2d6. So that is 7 slashing.
7 slashing. Gotcha.
I guess the +5 would go on that. So that's 12 slashing and 8 fire.
8 fire.
Yeah.
So it's 20 total.
Yeah. And then I assume it's not vulnerable to fire.
No, it's not. Unfortunately.
Okay, and second attack, 15 versus AC.
Oh, that is a miss. As you
Whiff.
see it kind of like bring its 4 foot up and just kind of blocks it. The short sword does not take any edge onto it.
Yep. All right.
Okay. The Dracoliche. Ooh. I need everyone to give me another Constitution save again.
All right.
As it inhales.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, that's a 31.
Damn.
Ooh, nice.
24, 29.
I got
27,
11.
20, actually.
So I am going to use Diamond Soul, and I'm going to spend a key to re-roll that.
I got 27.
I rolled a 2.
Oh.
That's better. 19.
You're all dead.
That is a push. You make the save.
Nice. Oh, nice.
It's still like 20-something damage.
Yeah, it is actually
Possibly 30-something.
1,000 damage.
it is 62 cold damage. So
31. Yeah. Holy Jim.
Whoa!
This is way weaker last time.
Yeah, this thing was way weaker
I
last
rolled
time.
really shitty last time for its cold damage.
31. So.
Its average is supposed to do about 54. Hakilliana.
Me again? Okay, well. I'll dodge around to the side of the dragon here
Kaboosh, kaboosh.
and attack at it. Recklessly. Its AC will be pretty high, though, right? I'm trying to think of the dragons.
Probably like 21-ish.
Yeah.
It's probably worth practicing recklessly because you're going to get hit anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking do a Great Weapon Master and take the -5, but I think I won't do that. Okay. Next round. So 14 plus 11, 25.
That's a super hit.
Hit. Okay, so 5 plus 10 is 15. I'm going to reroll that. 18.
18, gotcha.
And he ignores some cold damage. I'm rolling it. It doesn't matter. And then, 18.
18 is
I
a
didn't
hit.
hit him on.
Hit.
Really?
Oh.
So he's really easy to hit.
Yeah, okay, so then I'll... So that's 18 damage.
Another 18.
I snarl as a bonus action.
And you snarl as you
But genteelly.
Yeah.
as your axe
No, I'm raging out here. This is like
graceful rage.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hawk. Eliana.
As you're
Mrs.
digging
Hawk.
the axe in, you realize that the cold damage just isn't really doing what you thought it would be doing.
Yeah.
As you notice that it responds with another tail swipe against you. With advantage. For a critical.
Oh no!
Use my luck reroll.
Oh.
Somebody needs to get healed up.
You can die once.
That is not a critical,
I
but it
cannot.
is still a hit.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ooh, that is spicy for 22 blunt damage.
And this is all magical
It's
still,
all
right?
magical.
I don't like this magical damage. What's the point of being a barbarian if you can't resist blunt damage?
You can be a totemic barbarian.
What's that?
You can be a totemic barbarian. You just resist everything.
Oh, well, not
Except
anymore.
Uh,
A little late for
Tarek,
that.
Yeah,
you are up.
In fact,
Oh, no,
it's,
I'm not.
15 levels to that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, no, I'll scratch you backwards.
Okay, so the holes along the wall, are they all on one wall?
They're all on the back wall facing away from you.
Okay, so I'm going to with my staff, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to cast a wall of force behind us,
Okay.
facing outwardly, so that way if anything starts shooting through them, then, they can't get to us.
Boom.
And then I look the other way, and I apologize to Tarek. I'm really sorry about this. And far behind the dragon, I cast that giant one I've got. Sunburst.
Ooh.
Pretty as far back as possible without damaging us, but definitely encapsulating
Yeah, you can
him.
totally do that.
Okay.
What's the save?
The save is con save for half, and also for the blindness.
Both
DC
two saves?
21.
Are you shooting this out into the
No,
street
one save.
then?
No, it's
No,
it's-
we're inside
still
the
in the
demi
mansion.
plane.
He's inside the mansion now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
he somehow got through the door and has been rampaging through the mansion to us in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh.
He fails, but he's going to use his legendary resistance to succeed at it.
That's fine. So half damage, and he's not blind.
Yeah. So half damage out, please.
So it's still 12d6 half.
Somehow takes half damage.
Boosh! As you see this
I've got
whirling,
enough.
Alright.
everyone else just kind of shields their eyes with this almost atomic bomb-esque flash.
I'm going to re-roll these
Also, Tarek, you hear the crumbling of infrastructure and housing inside the mansion happen behind you.
Okay, and I get to add a 6 plus. I get to reroll this one because I maxed out. So another 6, so that's 12. That's another, so 17, 20, 27, 29, 39, 43, 46, 51 halved.
51 half is 26.
25 rounds.
Boom.
Yeah.
You got it.
So not that much damage, but I'll try to blind him. Use up a resistance.
As you see this,
Oh,
you actually
and-
feel like the back force of knocks some of the debris off the.
Nothing happened.
The heat from
And last but not least, I'm going to move slightly out of the way.
Yeah, I don't know how big the kitchen is. It's pretty big. It's a spacious kitchen.
Yeah.
There's an island, dining
The
table.
dragon's going to use its action again to actually this time attack Pale with the tail.
Might as well.
Oh, critical 1.
Oh,
That was a miss.
I use my luck to be... I'm kidding.
Gotta make it fair. Gotta make it fair. Tarek, you
using
are.
that.
He'll just cartwheels over
cartwheels,
the tail as it swipes
That's why
by.
you do it while you're walking down the street.
It looks like it's having trouble
practicing.
kind of like adjust to like the almost not really confined, but just like trying to get its mass around to swing away. It takes out some side walls to give it more freedom of movement.
All right. Would a cantrip be considered a spell?
Nope, it's a cantrip.
Okay. All right. So first off, Tarek is actually gonna pull out the revolver and all of a sudden it starts to glow along with the ammo. He's gonna use his bonus action to cast Swift Quiver.
Okay.
All right. And then for his action, I'm gonna yell out from behind the table that I flipped at the dragon. Dracolich, I don't know how you got into Casa Tarek, but you are not leaving.
You see the Dracoliches kind of like rear back, like what?
And I'm gonna use a cutting. What's it called?
Cutting words.
Yeah, cutting words or whatever. I can't remember what that came from.
I think it's vicious mockery.
Vicious mockery. Thank you.
All right, I'm so excited for this next...
So that's a DC 18. No, 19. 19 wisdom.
sure.
19 makes it. Makes it? Okay.
Yes.
So 44
Mix
half.
it up.
No.
Yeah, also
Yeah,
need some
can't.
healing going on.
Okay, so yeah, that's my turn.
At the end of it, it's going to take.
Oh,
another...
sorry, and I'm also gonna move back.
back into the left.
30. Yeah.
Back.
30 feet, however far back, and go back to the edge of the kitchen.
Yeah, make him
I'm probably back, bracing myself against the wall force.
Yeah.
The turning's probably going to be tough.
Yeah.
It's going to use its legendary action again to take another swing at Hawk.
So you have to use up its legendary
Oop, for a 19.
Yeah.
19 hits.
As you feel this, after the miss of the tail and Pale has actually broken away some more walls, it comes swinging around on the other side of you. For
like we
23 blunt damage.
Okay, I'm down to 30, guys.
Woo!
From 193.
That's that spicy meatball.
Yeah, it's in 2 rounds and Hawk is taking like 200 damage.
Yeah.
Vondel.
Well, isn't that cute? Yeah, let's do a classic cleric move.
Classic cleric.
So
Cleric in the head.
Vondel's been like really just sitting this out for a long time.
It's written all over his journal. Cleric in the head. Got little logos. Cleric in the Head Smashers. He was leading.
Someday it'll be Vondel's day to shine. In fact, I'm shining right now with the light of Palo.
Yeah, it's shining.
It's fan fiction, guys. Fan fiction.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, so Vondel is going to click off with that. Oh, actually, I'll cure up on that one too. Sweet. It's been a long time since I've used the ability where I
Watch
cure
your phone in
person.
relation to the microphone.
Oh. It's been a while since I've actually been able to use the feat where when I heal somebody else, I gain back hit points. A mass heal. You're not too hurt yet, are you, Pela?
I'm a bit dinged up, but nowhere near as bad as Hawk.
Sure. All right. So Vondel's gonna finally move, sweep around, touch Hakilliana as he moves by. You're gonna get a heal for
A beefy one.
Yeah, you're getting a beefy heal. You get 8 points of healing back, and I get 8 points of healing back.
Nice.
Which is
Feels nice.
Yeah, which is not a bad little.
Nice.
But hold on, did that dragon attack me again recently?
It did with the tail attack.
Oh, I should have ripped that my.
You can do it now if you want.
Great. Ooh, 29.
That's a hit.
4.
Job.
20 damage. 20.
20. Gotcha. Gaboosh. As it looks like you're starting to put damage onto it. And again, it still has that familiar kind of red and black necklace that comes down across its chest.
Oh, also its movement speed is 0 now too, right?
Yes, that's all right.
So I may have actually been in its range for an attack, but I'm gonna move out. I'm gonna try to find like a chair or something to take some cover underneath.
It is going to take a bite at you.
Oh, yeah,
Bites through the kill.
For a crit.
Same round, I can't help you, bud.
Oh wait, actually, hold on a second. Wait, actually, hold on. Let me just see.
It's a horrible crit.
So actually, you know what? I'm gonna.
That'd be awful.
I guess the question was it close? Was it close enough to hit me before?
It's got a 15-foot range, so...
No. I guess like when I was at like the table before I moved.
Oh, no, I wouldn't say it was close.
Okay, so I was going to back a second. My heal I can do at a distance, I forgot. So I was going to do my heal at a distance.
Okay.
And then move back and like maybe try to find some cover under a chair or something.
Yes, it's not light cover, but it's some type of cover.
Alright, got some cover. And as a bonus action, my shield begins to levitate.
Nice. Too bad I can't save that crit for later on.
Yeah.
Pela.
All right.
Start to the go.
Pela, with her flaming sword in hand, dashes forward under the dragon, running right under its belly, slashing at its legs and underbelly as she goes.
Go for it.
So that's going to be 20 versus AC.
It's a hit.
Okay, so that is 15 slashing,
Kaboosh.
2 fire. I roll double ones on my fire damage.
Aw.
Extra attack.
As you see, like this little light of flame just go peeling right down the stomach.
20 again.
Oh, that's a hit again.
And that's going to be 11 slashing and 4 fire.
So 15.
And then, okay, so we may as well attempt it. I'm sure this thing's constitution is monstrous, but we'll give it a try. We'll attempt a stunning strike with one of those hits.
It is literally monstrous.
Yeah, I figured, but he could always roll badly.
Easily.
Okay. And then when she gets behind it, then she's going to lash out with a series of kicks.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do flurry of blows. Just another key. All right, that's 25 versus AC.
It's a hit.
Okay, and that's going to be 15 blunt damage.
15 blunt damage.
And then let's say, I'm going to, dex save versus 20.
Dex save versus
Or be knocked prone.
20. That actually fails, and you see as Pale.
So she like slashes at its tendons, and then when she reaches the back, she does like a spinning side kick, smashing into the back of the dragon's knee, so it collapses in a heap.
Dolus yells, "Nice one, half stack."
Hey, half stack. And now I've got advantage on the final attack.
Correct.
Okay. I rolled 2 17s, so that's 30 versus AC.
He has an advantage to be on the ground. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. And then that's, 13 blunt damage.
Gotcha.
And then on that one, I'm going to turn off his reactions, and I'm going to activate Quivering Palm.
Okie dokie. We can see the
Necrotic
undead
versus
paradox.
undead.
Yeah, they probably resist the necrotic, so hopefully we'll see.
See if he recharges. Whew. Everyone except for Pela, because he can't stand up because he has 0 movement speed right now. Oh no, it's the start of his turn. How long does the 0 movement speed last for?
Probably until the end of Hawk's turn. Yeah, I imagine.
So it can't stand up, but kind of thrashing around wildly. It's going to be... not even Hawk, is it?
Hawk is like right here.
Yeah, on the side.
On the side in theory. But
Who's there?
Oh, Hakilliana, sorry.
So Hakilliana, actually, so it's
Hard
going to
with
be...
this transition.
The artist formerly known as Hawk.
It's going to be Hakilliana and Vondel,
Mini went.
who are going to have to give me a Constitution save again.
On the breath?
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I got behind him. I was like, I don't.
So who's gonna have to give
I
me?
don't like this business save.
Hakilliana.
Oh, it's just for the rest of the turn, so I think he does have an advantage.
Okay, so he's going to stand up then.
Dang it!
Sorry.
Not bad. 27. I'm rolling good on these at least.
It's good.
Good on the saves.
Would you get Hakilliana on your Constitution save?
Oh.
I'm rolling good damage dice.
23.
That's also a save for a 60 cold damage.
30.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so half to 30.
Okay.
That's a ton of damage. I'm glad I'm not concentrating on anything.
Hakilliana, your retort, madame.
Okay, so Hakilliana pulls out her trusty ice axe. On some clothes, she's still wielding it already.
Still already there.
Swings it down at the neck of the dragon.
Boom!
So I roll 4 damage dice. Everyone get some d12s.
Nice.
Yeah, one's right here.
I will
one's
donate
right
to that
here.
cause.
D12 spiky damage.
There we go. And I can reroll it if I need to.
Yeah.
In fact, I probably just should.
10.
Oh,
no, there's a 1 though.
Yeah, 2 1s, 2. Oh, that's pretty gnarly because that's a 7. So that's 21, 28, 29 for the roll. I'll reroll it just because I can.
Yeah.
You take the better.
24 is the medium.
Yeah.
Would be the medium. So
So I think I'll take the 29. That looks like it's the best one.
Yeah.
So 29 plus 10.
It's 39.
39.
Nice. A palpable hit.
That was my first one.
Do you know what the difference is that you've changed into a high elf now? Is you don't hawk things anymore because you actually slice the head off.
Wow.
Kaboosh.
Dracolich Slayer, Hakilliana.
Wow.
I've
It had
accomplished
less
what
hit points than I
Hawk
thought.
never Men.
As Hawk slices off the head of the Dracolich, Pilla darts forward and tries to grab the necklace that was around its neck.
As you grab it, it actually shatters as soon as the life energy is gone. It shatters and crumbles in midair. Crap. Just into pieces.
Yeah, it happened last time too.
Maybe we got to get the necklace first before we kill
Yeah,
it?
we need the phylactery, wherever the hell that thing is.
It's probably collapsed in that castle now, though.
Oh man, you're probably right. So we have an immortal dragon terminator that will be following us for the rest of our lives until it finally kills
At least
us?
it kind of sucks.
It's true. It is the same. It's the same dragon you fought since you got to the Wall of Dragons.
we're gonna have to use a wish spell to put the phylactery.
I was about to say. Tarek, you're going to have to use the wish spell to solve this problem.
Wait.
Yeah, that might
does the
be
phylactery
otherwise.
have to be within a certain range?
Of
Or
the
can it
spell?
be anywhere in the world? No, of the Dracolich.
Give me an Arcana check.
I wouldn't know this. No, I'm back. I'm so sure of the wrong answer.
I rolled really well.
It could,
Oh,
it
man,
could
I
literally
also-
be anywhere in the world.
30.
I rolled 25
Yeah.
on it.
Really, you think it's anywhere within 300 feet?
Okay,
Oh, really?
So can we use any kind of divination?
So the phylactery could be anywhere in the world, and they're like 300 feet. It could be anywhere within 300 feet.
Anywhere in the 300-foot world. Because what we can do... Well, first of all, we're in a demiplane, so it must be in the demiplane. It must be...
That
so first of
stands
all,
to reason.
can we use a divination spell to see if we can see what the thing looks like, and then follow that up with the locate object? Do you have that memorized?
I don't have that memorized this morning, sadly.
Why can't you just wish that the phylactery was in your hand?
Yeah, but then we all take the stupid damage. And
By we all, you mean you, right? So
okay, well, I need to know what it looks like.
I'm not gonna ask them to hinder themselves while we have a big night fight with the knife.
balanced, Pela?
Do you know what? Can we use any kind of divination spell to know what it looks like? Because then
You
I
actually
can
see
I
bits
can
of the
use it.
wall and ceiling kind of collapse in the background as you're having a conversation.
I can.
you can summon it again, Tarek. It's okay.
I can. Yeah, I can do another.
It'll be
I mean,
better
I've already
next
done
time.
one divination, so there would be a chance this is wrong, but I can give it a shot.
Yeah, all right. Also, can we play squash against the wall of force while still?
Service. Some of the servants do bring you some rackets and squash balls.
Yeah. Hey, you requested it.
Yeah, that guy's not have a lot of HP at least. So good news. I mean, we could probably live with this Dracoliches attacking us for the rest of our lives.
Really?
Well,
Until it catches us asleep.
You got killed in like 12 seconds.
I was rolling lucky on breath recharges.
yeah. Anyway, but I don't want to live like that. So let's. Yeah. So it's a 25% chance that you will give me a random reading.
Okay.
Oh. I can ask a specific question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity. So my goal is, I guess, to track down the phylactery. So I guess my question is, where will I find the phylactery?
The answer you get is in the last place you look.
That's
Wow, that was worthless.
That was awful.
I rolled a 9.
Wait.
Roses are red.
It's the goddamn coin.
Oh.
The coin we've been carrying around.
Oh,
That's my bet.
That's really smart, Tolis.
I'm sorry, I blacked out. What?
Can we use an identity
I
scroll?
think you
on
just
the
said something
phylactery?
smart.
Yeah, so I I'd pull out the coin that I have.
Can you guys examine it magically somehow to determine?
I do have detect magic, but I know that's magic already because
You need to know the exact nature of the magical enchantment, right?
That's all I
think
get.
you did get an identify scroll, didn't you?
Yeah, we got like
We
3
bought a
identifiers,
bunch.
right?
Yeah, I can try that.
All right, roll me up an intelligence check.
Yeah, let's.
I'll give you a bardic inspiration.
I'll take some guidance first of all.
Read the
Yeah.
paper.
Oh my god, I'm rolling well today.
Nice.
That's a 22.
Yeah, you know that this is actually the phylactery of Glasshail.
Oh,
the
shit.
cloud chaser.
Oh, here it is.
It is
I smash it on the Dracolich Slayer.
before. So what it tells you is that it's an object of absolute evil, and it is in case of the Dracolich falls, it will regenerate in 1 to 10 days.
Okay.
You also know that it's a device that, if not attuned or controlled to, the Dracolich just goes wild.
You guys really should be casting like detect good and evil on our stuff more often.
I don't have that.
That would have tipped us off.
Well, you know.
Yeah. I
If
don't really care about
horses.
alignments.
Good evil.
Actually, wishes were horses in this campaign.
So as soon as
particular
Vondel
horse.
confirms it through the identify, Pela like gives Dolus a grudging nod, like "Good call, man! Wow, I'm impressed." That explains why it's always able to come after us.
This will be your moment in the sequel.
So,
So wait, it regenerated inside the mansion. That's how I was able to get here.
Yeah, we already brought it inside, and that's how it got in. It was already here.
Let's destroy it.
yeah. So I know how to destroy this thing so that it never comes back.
You do know that you can try destroying it from the identify spell. That you don't know its actual. Actually, sorry, yeah, you do.
I guess I could just spell good and evil on it.
Actually, because it depends on the type of phylactery. That some phylacteries have like a very specific way to get rid of it.
Right.
And this one is actually salt water.
So
But you also know that you could potentially control the Dracoliches as well.
Well, I have no interest in that.
Is he the only one who knows that?
It's from the spell. Yeah, he's the only one.
Okay.
Have you said that out loud?
No.
So you just say that I need salt water.
Oh, yeah.
Like
perfect,
you need
yeah.
like ocean water types.
Okay.
Oh,
ocean water.
I thought you could just make salt water.
Pela turns to the kitchen. She's like, "I'd like a warm glass of salt water, please."
You see one hover out towards you.
There you go.
Do I know it has to be specifically ocean?
Yes, specifically has to be ocean water.
Specifically ocean water. Oh, I meant ocean water.
Pela throws out that cup. She just like throws it into the fireplace. House, can you give me a glass of ocean water?
You see, there's no response.
Damn it. All right.
no.
Well, let's teleport to the ocean then.
Or, well, I guess we're on the coast, are we not?
No, Baldur's Gate's actually in the mountains.
It's in the mountains. Oh, rats.
Wait. Can this door open up to anywhere I want?
Nope.
Okay.
I've been waiting for that because you got 4 days. You got 4 days.
We have 4 days to make it to the ocean and back.
You're just lucky I didn't roll.
Well,
3.
it could be 1 to 10 days.
Yeah.
Right? It could be anywhere. It could be tomorrow. So I think we should use one of those scrolls to teleport. Teleport to a seaside town, and then maybe we can use their teleportation network to get back to wherever we're going.
Can the conjure food and water create salt water?
No, because it's not edible. Salt water is poisonous.
Poisonous.
It's not food.
No, not
But
to
the
you.
water doesn't have to be food.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be food grade.
Just need a quick swig.
Wait, hold on. Oh, no, that's not what that does. Okay, never mind.
Identify is a really useful and not as well used spell.
Yeah, just one of those things.
Oh, I guess we're taking a short rest, so I need to spend some hit dice.
Okay. I'm good for now, I think.
Yeah.
Tarek, do you give us any kind of bonus when we're healing?
Yeah.
We gain back our temporary hit points as well.
Temporary hit points, and you get a D12.
I get to add a D12 to my healing,
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
and I add my Constitution modifier to this,
Yes.
right?
Well, to
Is
every
it-
roll.
To each hit die that I use.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're
right.
constantly-
Modifier for each die.
But the
used.
song, but the song of rest dies the one time.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm using 2d8, so that's 10, 16, plus 2 times my Constitution is 20. I'm still short of max, so I may have to use another one.
We've also got your temporaries back though.
Yeah,
True.
hold there.
But it's
133
nice
is
to...
I did take a couple shots, but I think
Actually, I can just use wholeness of body to regain my monk level times 3 hit points. So I think I'll do that.
You get that back after short rest.
It just says spend it once per long rest. You're right, so maybe I don't want to waste that. Yeah, I'll use the hit dice then.
Okay, we hit dice in the Tarek song.
Tarek song. Tarek song.
Yeah, that's the one good thing about Dracoliches.
I don't know where that
Magical
mini went, so if
weapons.
you want to temporarily use one of these until we find it again.
Okay.
Okay, so
Just
what
saying
is...
we can keep it.
Yeah, you can. You, in theory, can keep it.
You could, but he hasn't told us what it is.
No.
Well, that we can control it. So
That
we
is
assume-
also true.
Oh no,
Yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah,
you're
you
not
found
going to learn that.
That's never.
Oh, a source of drama.
Actually, who's got the
during our
helmet
bottle
to detect
episode.
thoughts right now?
Yeah, bottle episode.
Hakilliana has the telepathic
Fondle, you're
helmet.
lying
That's
to
right,
us.
I do.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, so I do think, you could control it. Well, that's not a good idea for this party. It's what Vondel thinks.
I don't know. Do you have it on right now? I don't think you do. Do you?
Yeah, I'm always wearing it.
Oh, you're always wearing it?
Yeah.
Well, then take it off.
Would you have? Is that automatic or does
it
he
like
have
a
to?
tiara?
It's surface
should have
thoughts.
a
If you want to go deeper, he has to give you a wisdom save. But Miles just said what he was thinking at the top of his head. With the,
Yeah, top of my head.
like you can control it, but we don't.
It would actually probably be like, don't tell him, don't tell him, don't tell him, don't tell him.
Is it like a tiara circlet or something?
No, it's a helmet.
Hakilliana, I know you can read my mind. Yes, we can control it. Hawk,
gun
if
sexy
you're wrong,
cock,
you can read my mind. Meow, 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 meow.
Don't think, just hit him with the bat.
That's right, Bart. I swear words.
Is Hawk also showing restraint and not sharing that information?
Sorry.
Or Hakilliana? Sorry.
Well, you probably only hear like, don't tell him, don't tell him, don't tell him.
Well, I'm going to go with what
Yeah,
Miles
yeah.
said.
I gave you my surface thoughts which was, we can control it with this thing. That's probably a bad idea for this group.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Your intelligence is still pretty low.
Was that the smart thing to do? No.
All right. Well, we should probably take care of this sooner before everything else. Then, man, we just keep adding stuff to our to-do list.
All right.
It's
Well,
been a good time
the servants can take care of this.
What's a nice seaside town? I don't think I've actually ever seen the ocean. Have I?
Seaside.
Yeah, Waterdeep's right.
Yeah,
on
Waterdeep's
the
on the ocean. Oh, well, I guess.
coast. And you took the boat up. You came down the north part of the coast.
We did see the
Right,
coast
yeah.
that one time.
We could pop back to Waterdeep, I guess, early, and then just it feels like kind of a waste of a teleport scroll.
Well, I mean, we're still on our.
You're still on Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, we're still on our vacation days, waiting for this meeting. So
This does not feel like a vacation.
yeah. So I mean, we got a few days until the scheduled meeting. So I think we can huff it back in there.
Just know,
especially if
Bondo,
we
he
use the
said,
teleport.
at least a week. He can let you know.
Right, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It might be longer than 7 days, everybody.
Okay, so that's fine. I mean, we can teleport there and back, or whatever. Or
Yeah, buy more teleportation. So did you say it was $1,000 per level per scroll?
For you at the Arcane Brotherhood?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So whatever the level is, times 1,000.
Yeah, that was actually a very expensive scroll buy, by the
Yeah.
way. That was
I bet.
like $80,000 worth of scrolls we bought.
You could have just paid off your bounty.
That's the funny part.
unfortunately, it doesn't work that way.
No, they would've
yeah,
just
they're
paid
just
somebody
gonna
Bring back a body or double the bounty for.
which would have actually paid me up. So I'm gonna go to the bank before we go anywhere.
I have an obscene amount of money on me.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say that was all of the platinum, and I took some of your money also because I only have $8,000.
How much do you need? Because I have a crazy amount.
Well, I would have still to buy all those scrolls I ordered because I didn't realize they were that expensive. That
Don't
would be
forget,
big.
you also just got paid by...
We got 90,000 from Mormont.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have 135,000 in the bank. I've got 8,000 platinum, and then I've got all those dragons that are worth a ton of money too.
So you had 80,000 gold just on you.
Yeah.
So we would have had to spend almost all of that actually when we were back. Yeah.
He would have done it. How much you need?
So I would have
Stimulating the local economy.
It's true. That's why Waterdeep's so...
I would have needed.
Trickle down economics.
I would have needed
Flumped up
70,000 actually.
70,000. All right, you leave me with 1,000 platinum, you bastard.
Oh, sorry, no. I would only needed.
No, that's probably what I gave you anyway.
No. For platinum, you'd only had to give me.
Platinum is 10 times.
7,000, right? Which will help me with 1,000 platinum.
Yeah.
So we're good.
Okay.
You're fine. You're
Counting.
Kind of. Yeah. That's all gone.
The spreadsheet episode. So, how are you guys gonna... What is on your...
Well, if we got nothing but time, let's go throw this in the ocean, like, immediately.
Are we not using a teleport?
Well, we can also just. I mean, we can't just keep teleporting everywhere.
Why not?
How long? I guess how many days' journey would it be to head to the ocean?
To the ocean?
Nearest ocean town.
I will tell you.
If we're in the mountains, probably more than one, which is risky.
Wow.
We should do it now, like right now,
Yeah.
before he regenerates.
Can I borrow one of those identify scrolls also? That I bought?
Can we smash it?
Well, no, that's he found out through the identify scroll. The only way the coin can be destroyed is through ocean water.
You can make it to the ocean.
Salt water
It's
here.
about 3
We
or 4
tried
days
already.
away.
I ordered salt water from the house.
Well, we know it's
the
gonna be
actual
back in 4
ocean
days.
water. Yeah.
Oh.
It's every 4 days, right?
No, it's every D10.
No, it's D10. It could, 1 to 10 days. It could be tomorrow.
But I do know it's 4 days.
Can we teleport the
believe, right?
coin? Not
Can we
ourselves?
get someone
you
just
don't know
attune
what
to the
No,
thing?
he re-rolled that again when we just killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you just attune to the coin for now? And
Can we
then
tie it
get
to
rid of
like an ocean bird?
That's terrifying.
You can attune to the coin if you want to.
Give it to me. I'll attune to the coin.
Tell us.
Actually, I wouldn't know this. Okay.
Yeah, you would know.
Yeah. I'd have to drop one of my attunements, which I don't super love. But then I would control the
You would have a Dracoliche at your
I'd have a draft, but though I feel like attuning to an evil item also changes your attunement
It wouldn't change
or
your
alignment or my.
It wouldn't change your There's
It
no,
probably counts as like a tick against
tick,
you on
yeah.
like the slide.
It's a
towards
strike.
Evil.
It's one of those gray areas that it doesn't have a requirement of evil.
It depends on what you use it for.
Yeah, you technically still can do it, but maybe not go up to Onthar and be like, "Hey, look what I'm fighting with now."
Right.
Hi. It's like, wait a minute, isn't that what your whole thing against the Feans was? Was that?
Sometimes you have to fight fire with fire. Dragons with dragons.
I'm gonna use one of
Morality choice for Vondel, using the tools of evil.
I got the stat card right here. It's got legend.
Taylor obviously doesn't know any of this is going through his head, so she's just like, "What's the big deal? Give me the teleport scroll. I'll go to Waterdeep, throw it in the ocean, and I'll be right
It's
back."
got legendary actions you can use.
Oh, I definitely don't want that.
I want that.
It has magic resistance, so
Yeah,
advantage
no,
against all
that's not
saving
happening.
throws. And if you fail one, you can just like automatically succeed at it.
still not
You can ride
Look,
it.
Rumble, just give it to me. I'll pop over to
Nobody's
Waterdeep.
expecting good from us right now, anyway. So why not?
I'll be back like in
Oh,
an
actually-
hour or two tops.
Actually,
I'm gonna use one of the identify scrolls on my half melted chair.
You pull it.
You have to pull it out of the hole first.
Yeah. I dump it out of the hole with all the bones.
Oh god, the smell, Dolus.
The dragon stench.
What are you doing?
It's bones.
It smells worse than the Dracoliche.
I'm gonna lose my breakfast.
That's right.
The eggs, yeah.
I'm gonna roll that.
Call back here.
Use an inspiration. Yeah. Okay. So the identify spell goes off.
Do you have to roll it for the scrolls? Because you're not technically casting it. The scroll's casting it.
You need
Still makes
I
an
need to use the
intelligence check
scroll
to
to
use
Oh,
it.
the
Yeah.
intelligence, right.
Those
Sorry,
are
I thought you
intelligence
were doing
checks,
the
yeah.
sorcerer wild magic.
No.
Yes, you're good. So what you get is that this was a former phylactery for Rathmodar, and that it was destroyed when it fell into the lava partially.
Okay. So no more magic in this thing.
No more magic.
Stupid, sexy silver.
He made his
scroll.
phylactery a flying golden fireball chair.
Modoc.
Modar was pretty badass.
You actually remember that he didn't get a choice in it. It was what the cult did.
Oh.
And there goes the option of a flying chair. I really wanted to be not Krang.
Modoc.
Modoc, yeah.
Modoc. Or Monitor.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah, so you see Dolus pull out the giant golden throne from his portable hole, cast Identify on it, kind of looks sullen, and then put it back into the hole.
Now it's just a
It takes
giant
an
golden
awkwardly
chair.
long amount of time for me to
why are
accomplish
you
it.
keeping it if you seem disappointed?
It's made of solid gold.
Solid gold.
We should get that melted down. At
Yeah,
some
we should
point.
can we get that melted down for some like coin?
That's some walking money.
That will be some walking.
All right, so
All right.
back to the phylactery. Just we'll take a quick trip and we'll be back here like in an hour.
It's true. It's just we're burning a lot of money here, but yeah, let's do it.
Fine. Don't worry.
I mean, if we don't really care, I mean, I could use just wish spell.
No.
Silver comes and silver goes. I'm sure we'll make more. It's not as valuable as you all think it is.
But,
It comes easily anyway.
Okay, so Taylor's agreed to the second signatory here, so you have an approval for the expense. This can't get mired in red tape. We've got to keep moving.
All right. Do you have to go to teleport square? Or are we just gonna go where we?
You can use the pad
Yeah.
from the Arcane Brotherhood if you want to save yourself a scroll.
Yeah, might as well.
Oh, let's do that.
Let's head on back there. We forgot something. We just
like-
need to pop back, and
Oh,
then
really?
and then we'll come right back here.
Oh,
Is that cool?
Yeah, that's weird. Okay, sure. I guess.
Just a
So
beach
it's
day-
just
beach
yeah,
day
we
time
we
vacation.
forgot something back in Waterdeep. We gotta go pick it up and we'll be
Yeah,
back.
no problem. Let's step on.
All right, thanks.
Please keep your hands and appendages inside the teleportation circle at all times.
Will do, yeah.
And again, as you feel like the air pressure change again as you get down to sea level. Is still a beautiful sunny day down in Waterdeep.
Jump out of the way of Hakilliana just in case again.
Yeah.
She like little bit of vomit drips out her nose.
Oh, it went back up through the nose. Oh, that's gross.
Came out the loft exit.
It was chunky.
You still did much better, and I think you definitely still improved there.
Self-control is important.
Oh God.
You guys make your way out into the sunny streets of Waterdeep. Like the commerce is booming, the people are out. It seems like a nice, wonderful day, and you feel a cool ocean breeze.
Yeah, let's head right to the docks.
Right? You head out to the docks, so you can see lots of ships coming in, lots of commerce traffic of crates being unloaded off of boats and different crews embarking and disembarking. Where exactly do you want to toss this thing?
Well, Pela, do you have any last words with this coin?
Good riddance.
I'll
Give me a
flick it.
charisma save.
A charisma save? Oh.
Oh, it's
Uh-oh.
the one ring.
It is 18.
Oh.
You see the coin flip up in the air, and just a little gust of wind comes back, and just like, bap, lands flat in Vondel's palm again.
What the?
Here, let me try it.
Sure, I'll let you try it.
Oh, actually,
I got
Dolis,
charisma for
maybe we
days.
shouldn't throw it too far, because what if it doesn't work? Then it's just gonna come up in some fisherman's
Why don't we
net.
just,
Why don't we just drop it in the water
it
right
right
here
here,
at our
yeah.
feet, and then we can see if it's destroyed.
All right, let's do that.
Okay, give me a charisma save as you drop the coin.
Oh, I'm so tempted to not throw it. I'm so tempted to like cantrip it into the water.
You can do whatever you want, man.
I wouldn't know anything about it though.
Yeah, he doesn't
Fourth
know.
wall. All right, Christmas save. That's not that actually that good. That's a 16.
Yeah, you actually see him kind of slide it, and just kind of looks like static electricity. He's just kind of like holding it against the flat of his palm.
Maybe I should hold on to it.
All right. So
You know what, Tarek tries eyes it. And
We should
tries,
jump
tries
in the
something.
water.
He gets like a cup out of his like backpack or something. Scoops up some salt water and pours it over the coin.
over my hand, like
Over your hand.
It's actually
Yeah,
Dolus's hand. Right?
It's in Dolus's hand, so he pours it over Dolus's
Yeah,
hand.
if it's
Over
Tarek, I
the
probably would.
You see as he pours it over, it's almost like if you dropped a coin in a foundry, as it just begins to bubble up and just kind of melts into the metal turns into like a brief liquid as it just kind of.
Oh shit! Does that hurt?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't hurt at all. Actually, feels kind of refreshing.
Quite cool.
This feels kind of refreshing, guys.
You actually see a little glint of a little mode of light actually expand outwards, and it's actually an image of Talus the White in like her formal white furs and white robes, and something she looked like before she even got to the cult. As she looks like it transports out over the water and makes direct eye contact with you, Pela.
What?
She
Obi-Wan.
bows gracefully
You're
and then
my
turns around and then just walks off into the distance and just kind of fades out.
I don't know what that was, guys, but I think Talos is at peace now.
well, or burning in a kind of hell, which is I'm also okay with it.
I
Wow.
distinctly remember like flames striking her in the face.
Yeah. That's,
Yeah, you actually know without even that if you're a soul given to Orcus, you're in the abyss somewhere, probably being turned into some type of demon.
oh, I hope I don't have to fight her again.
That's the demon. That's kind of a scary
I mean, we've
fact.
done that a lot. I guess we could do it again.
But you have solved the mystery.
Of the
Of the
phylactery.
phylactery.
Level 8, 19, guys. Level 19.
I'm actually going to call it there because we're at the 3-hour mark.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that gives me time to make math because I know where you're going now.
I can't wait to get into this like mithril hall,
Yeah,
like
it's-
capital city.
It's pretty ballin'.
Capital City.
I kind of wonder if it's going to be like
The Windy Hall.
I kind of wonder if we could like kind of get around there. It's kind of a sense of like it's such a busy like sprawling capital city.
The
You'd be
way-
like anonymity and stuff.
Yeah, I'd even say as Tarek, you would know if if it's the Mithril Hall. Like it's got a population of like a couple 100,000.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it is a big and bustling metropolis.
So you can kind of like get around if you kind of keep your head down and stuff, and maybe roll some good stealth checks. And
Yeah.
scream
We can use seeming. We can all look like somebody else.
Yeah, your only trouble is going to be the border.
Yeah, definitely get ourselves some different clothes.
All right, we will end it there.